Wrong intro.
Let us start over.
I'm leaving.
I didn't even
in.
listen to the other one yet.
I know. I'm leaving. It's just random. It's
Okay.
just normal. It's just whatever. It's legit.
Welcome to the Hot Ashes Podcast. I'm Lee.
TK in the building.
We've got a couple of guests with us, and we will introduce them shortly. It's going to be a great episode of shenanigans, cigars, and alcohol.
It's Saturday.
It is Saturday.
Not Sunday. Not Sunday.
We are going to be doing our show on Sunday as well.
We're back to back with it.
And if you don't recognize this music, it's because TK whipped it up in what? Less
3
than a minute?
minutes.
3 minutes.
Max.
Good.
So.
Well,
What
I don't know, man.
Maybe we should just do a new one every time.
maybe. Although I still stick with I like your rap.
We'll just slip that in
best.
there every now
And then slide into the DMs. So every week we talk on the show and we go around the table and talk about the cigars we're smoking. We talk about the drinks we're drinking, and we introduce our guests when we get around to that point. I am smoking a Tabak or Tabak by Drew Estate, however you want to call it. It is a mildly flavored cigar. This is the Maduro version, the darker version. And the only reason I chose that, I don't normally smoke flavored cigars, but it's once again.
I didn't realize it was flavored.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, I got you.
And that's why I like it, because it's not like overpowering like some of the, like Cuba, in my opinion, is just too spicy. But that's what I started when I started smoking cigars. That's what I started with.
Mad people start out with the
with flavored
Cubas.
Yeah.
I know mad people, their first cigar was a Cuba.
Yeah,
For sure.
it's a gateway cigar, man.
Hey.
Gets you into it, you know.
Well.
And I'm drinking a Hopium because I realize every single episode I'm drinking a Pernicious, so I wanted to change it up and drink a Hopium. On to you, brother.
Cheers. I'll start with what I'm drinking because I just took a sip. Shiner Bock. I was trying to explain it to somebody earlier. It's pretty much like a,
When she has to be told more than once.
well, I don't know.
I'm kidding. I don't condone violence.
Shiner,
against
yeah,
women.
maybe. But it's just a 4.4% beer. It's just run of the mill, easy drinking. It's easy. You could get away with a 6-pack of it. You know what I mean? Like it's not like that. It's not like the
This ain't
Hopium.
that. This isn't as bad as Pernicious.
Pernicious is like you're in danger.
7.3.
Yeah, that's tough stuff. But I like it though. It does taste good. And I'm smoking the Camacho Corojo. I haven't smoked one of these in a while. I'm kind of stoked about it actually.
Yeah, you were pretty excited when you saw that red.
Well,
label.
I've smoked one before, and the torpedo one. They make a torpedo one, and it was like phenomenal when I had it one time, and I haven't had it since, and it's really good.
Do we
Kind of
have
spicy.
Do we have the torpedo?
No.
Oh, you need to talk to the GM, the current GM.
Well, I
about
think
that.
I did get it from here. I think they just didn't go back to it.
Yeah, sometimes when cigars don't sell that well, we won't really go back to that. So now we're getting to our first guest on the episode.
What up?
First of all, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you're from. I already know you, of course,
Their
but
social security number.
oh, hang on, let me turn you up first. There you go. Now you're on.
So I'm Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Originally from Arizona. Me and Lee were in the Marine Corps together
That's right.
many moons ago.
And the greatest company of all time.
Yeah. You retired what, 19, 20?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just retired in April of this year. So 25.
Congrats.
And
He retired in April and grew the most glorious beard of all
I
time,
have
just
not
right away.
Shaved. That's, I left the Marine Corps.
So that's a no shave. That's
I don't even think that I
This is
could
nothing.
even
I
get a
trimmed the
beard like that.
mustache because it gets into
Yeah.
your food, which drives me insane.
yeah.
I wanted to shave the mustache and just have the beard. And so I was like, kind of like Muslim dudes, dude, because I hate the mustache so
Yeah.
much. And I showed pictures of it to my wife and she was like, absolutely not.
Please no.
It's like, I will not
He's like, please no.
look at you if you do that. But I'm smoking also a Tabak, the lighter version, I think, of what you got.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking my second favorite scotch, Oban, 14-year.
Oban.
Talisker is my
Oban.
favorite, but
What is it, Talisker?
Talisker.
That's good. I feel like I've had Talisker before.
The local ABC in Burgaw doesn't carry it because the government controls the liquor there, so wasn't able to get it. So I had to go second best. But this is a good one.
Okay.
Talisker is on top, though. I got into Scotch living in Europe because without all the taxes and fees, it's like it's like whiskey. Like it's like $30-$40 a bottle instead of 80 or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah.
I like Scotch whiskey better than bourbon. I know that may be like a cold take, but
Yeah.
I don't whiskey and bourbon. Some of it's like sweet, the shit that people
I like
drink.
sipping it better. It's a better
Yeah.
thing to like drink straight than whiskey. I think.
The first
Agreed.
The first scotches I tried though were very peaty, so I never liked them. They were like way peaty.
You get the smoky ones too, like
yeah.
real smoky ones. Which, like,
But then somebody here was like, "Oh, you'll like this," and I don't know what the hell they had.
yeah,
They poured it out. And I was like, "Dude, I do like that," and I meant to take a picture of it, but I
you should
didn't.
try this one. It's pretty middle of the road. It's nice.
I'll give it a taste later on.
It's kind of basic, but the go-to for me for Scotch is just that Johnny Black.
Yeah, that's a
It's
quality.
like a little
Yeah.
benchmark little bottle. Yeah.
Not too peaty, not too smoky.
Yeah,
drinkable.
And George gave me a bottle of scotch. I don't know what it is, but it's in a box or something. It's not Johnny Walker. I would know that. I would know that name.
Is it like Glenlivet? Is it?
No.
Balvenie?
It's not one of the ones I would know the name of. So it's who knows what it is.
Yeah, there's like weird off the path ones that you never heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes,
So
we were in the Marine Corps together. What was your favorite like unit? What was your favorite time in the Marine Corps? Like what? Well, first of all, what did you do in the Marine Corps?
So I started enlisted as a machine gunner, did 9 years enlisted, and then crossed over to the dark side, as they call it. Became an infantry officer in 2012, and then spent time in 1-8, and then went to 4th Marines in Okinawa. Was with the regiment there. Got in bed with the Dutch Marine Corps. Was an exchange officer to the Dutch Marine Corps. So basically was in the Dutch Marines for like 2 years. And then came back, went to 3-6, and then went to school infantry and trained privates.
Wait, were you there when they lost those rifles?
No, I got there before that. But it was fun. It was interesting being there because everybody shit on them for that.
Yeah.
Like everybody knew them as that. And then when I was there, they found one of the rifles and had been using a murder in like Kentucky.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa, I remember that actually.
Yeah.
I didn't remember they found one.
One of the lieutenants there, who ended up being my alpha over SOI, one of the best fucking officers I've ever served with.
Yeah.
Awesome dude. Was the platoon commander that lost those rifles, and he had been on the job for like a month. Like he was brand new out of school.
Oh no.
And so they didn't burn him over it because they basically realized like this is not your fault. Like
Right.
they were stolen.
Yeah.
There was some scumbags in the unit, and it was a crime. They stole it.
Right.
It was basically the end of the investigation. But
Yeah, just put it where you want.
it's so funny because like he has this reputation of losing those things, and he's like an awesome fucking like phenomenal.
But
dude.
the reputation that now is going to be with him.
Yeah, and then when I found out about it, I was like, holy shit, you were the guy. He's like, yeah. And he's like,
And there were all those memes, remember?
yeah. And he was the guy. Yeah. And he's a great dude though.
Yeah.
He's like a businessman now. He got out. He's still in the reserves, but he's running not Top Golf, but something like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like those
One of those
like,
offshoots.
Like Drive
kind of like what
Shack
you were
or whatever.
doing, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Like a themed place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Making a ton of money. So doing
Nice.
well.
That's good. Well, now that we have our fourth guest, we'll move over to him and have him introduce himself.
Again.
Oh, let me turn you up. Go ahead.
We have to do this every time.
Well, just briefly then. You don't have to tell your whole life story. By the way, Tom, this is Cody. Cody, this is Tom. He was the CO when I checked in at 1-8 when I first got the weapons company.
Oh,
He was
okay.
my first CO there.
If you do want to tell your life story, though, you can.
You don't want to hear it. I promise.
The option is always available for anybody. If you
How's the volume on your...
Volume's good.
Phones.
It's like very echoey though.
I don't know what to do about that.
I don't either. I'll get over it, I guess. Life story. If I tell it, we'll have cops out here.
oh shit,
Yeah, let's not do that.
we did tap in on
Yeah,
that. on the
we did
last
tap into
episode.
some of it. He was not a good kid growing up.
No. So, my name's Cody, again, and I don't have a call sign like Rusty, so it is what it is.
Hey,
Oh, wait. We got to make sure he's in frame because he's kind of over to the right.
it's close. You might have to scoot
You might
the
have to
mic
scooch
in.
in a little bit. That's why we were trying to put them all bunched in because we know everybody always ends up backing up from it, you know?
That looks good right there.
Yeah. Okay. You're good.
Yeah, good
It's
to
going to be
go.
like a scene from
A movie.
Men in Black.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, when he reaches to get the table,
Right.
it's like, are you guys literally not going to use the table because he's all like broke his pencil and stuff?
That's exactly what I was thinking of when I was moving that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and what are you drinking?
just My Norm.
Come
Coors
on,
Light.
baby. I love it.
Rocky Mountain Piss.
A man after my own heart.
So Cody
love
works
it.
in the job that I was in before I came over there. He's an avionics guy. But he's about to be well, you're a Avi chief at
Mouse.
Mal's,
Yep.
and you don't know where you're going or
Not
what
yet.
you're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a rumor on the street that another Master Guns took over the spot I was supposed
okay.
to. So I might be at the end of my rope at Mouse. I've got 3.5 years left. Kind of three.
Three. You know the countdowns we always do, like on
Oh, yeah.
deployments.
What did
stuff?
y'all
It's like,
say? Yeah,
it's
it's
not
basically
really 6
2.
months.
Right.
It's basically like a
Basically
week.
2.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's he re-enlisted for the last time, giving it
Well-
get him to 30, get him to 30,
Yeah.
and he's like, I got 4. Well, 3 and well, not really, you know. And I'm like, we're already doing that. We're already doing that.
Yeah.
I am. So did you hear about re-enlistments? So
Yeah,
staff
you
NCOs over a certain.
stay
That's
in.
right. Right.
Yeah.
But staff NCO, I don't remember the stipulations, but after a certain amount of time, a certain staff NCO level, once you re-enlist, then it's indefinite like the officers.
Oh, no shit.
It just came out.
That's
Like
weird.
career designation.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Officers do it, yeah.
Yep.
You're just in it.
Yeah. You're in it now,
You're in
buddy.
it now. We got you.
You're in it till you resign.
That's interesting.
That is, I haven't heard that. But
There's a
there's
lot
all
of-
kinds of changes that have been going on that like the whole switch. Did you know that a first sergeant, you tell it.
So now, if you are a master sergeant, you can convert over to be a first sergeant after, I think it's 2 years time and grade.
Wow.
And then, but you have to serve as a first sergeant for 2 years in order to be looked at for sergeant major. Now, as a first sergeant, if you get, I guess it's called sat down, fired, then you can revert back to your original MOS as a master sergeant.
No shit.
See how that's
It's
a
like continue your
demotion.
career. Well, I'm assuming it's they need people. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It takes a long time to make an EA.
I know.
And when you just shit can them, you lost a lot.
Right.
Of
You do.
investment right there. Yeah.
And especially in the 89-99 community,
yeah.
they're like, it's cutthroat.
Yeah.
You guys are cutthroat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's brutal.
Yeah. You know why? Because fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
Basically.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I was not the typical knife handing, you know.
No.
You know.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
more like disappointed dad.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you treat them like people, they're going to act like people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If you treat them like pieces of shit, they're going to act like pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So we had a great company, though, man. I mean, and I say it all the time. We had a fantastic company. Poor you. I'm sorry.
I'm outnumbered.
He
He's
was
gonna be sad
worried.
panda.
Well, his dad's a Marine, but like he's like, oh man, you know what they're gonna be talking about, Solange. You better come and offset the Marine talk. Oh, hey, we can offset that now because before we get into that topic, what were you gonna say? You just said so.
Yeah, so let's change the topic.
Oh, no, I like hearing about the Marine Corps stuff.
I was gonna bring up the homesteading thing because that's fascinating to me.
Okay,
Yeah.
one more thing before we go there.
Okay.
So a lot of the stuff that you guys do talk about, like Marine Corps related, I do like know kind of a good bit of what you're talking about because obviously living in Cherry Point my whole life, people gone on to be Marines that I grew up with, and like shout out to my buddy Jarrett Benson. He's actually in MESEP right now.
Oh, nice.
At NC State.
Nice.
He graduates in December and he's gonna go do the school after. What is it? what?
TBS.
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
did was MESEP program. Yeah.
He's gonna do that. So he was like, dude, it's kind of crazy how much you actually know about the Marine Corps. He's like, you be dropping these acronyms and shit. Like he's like, normal people don't be knowing the shit
Yeah,
that you be saying.
yeah.
And he's like, that's pretty impressive. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you lose me at certain points with parts of the convo, but a good bit of it,
But
I
you
can track
need to
it down.
call us out for that too, because
Yeah.
we don't recognize when we're saying
Generally.
like JTAC or something like that.
And my wife was a Marine too, and she's the worst at. She never like transitioned the way she talks. So like we'll meet farming friends and people,
Yeah.
and she'll be talking about like, oh, TBS and OIC and this and that.
Yeah,
And
they
have
don't
no
know.
fucking
Like,
idea.
they
what
do
you're
don't
saying
know
now.
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
They're
and
just
she's
like-
like, "What do you mean?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Do not." They're just glazed over.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They're like, that sounds pretty important.
yeah. I don't know. I'm not. I don't want to stick my neck out and ask like, "What does that mean?"
But we do it all the time here, and I don't realize it unless you say something. And I believe me, we don't just call us out on it so we can explain it because I don't want to get to
Well,
where
most
we're-
of the time I kind of know.
Oh yeah. Of course you do.
Well, we
But-
got to think about the listeners too.
right. Exactly.
True
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, but like with recruiting duty, we were taught to water down the acronyms, and if we say an acronym, we have to catch ourselves and be like, "Oh, this is what it is." And
Right.
so, a lot of times, former recruiters will do that,
Unless you've
but not always.
unless you've been away from recruiting duty for a long time.
Yeah.
I finished in 06, dude.
Dude, that's a
Wait.
long time.
That was a long time ago. I don't.
06? Man.
Yeah.
I was 15.
F recruiting duty. It's the
I
worst.
was, I think I was still, I was a corporal, I think.
Oh yeah, when I was a
2006?
recruiter.
Yeah.
Well, MESEP, dude, and I talk to these young Marines around here that don't know what they want to do with their careers and stuff. I'm like, have you thought about MESEP? Have you thought about going to school? And
It's a great deal.
yeah, absolutely. We've got another buddy, he's a retired major that comes around here, MESEPer.
Yeah.
And he actually went early, like he put in as a corporal, and then by the time he got it, he was a sergeant or whatever. But he was so young in the Marine Corps that he wasn't up for like non-competitive promotion to staff sergeant. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty neat, like his story. And I always think that's cool. And so when these guys don't know, like, well, I don't know, if I'm gonna put acronym or if I want to do this or if I wanna, then why don't you put neither and go this other route that's available to you that Marines just don't either think that it would ever work for them. My bass player was a MESEP Marine.
Yeah.
So it's it's
Is that
I
like a
think it's
competitive selection process or?
Yes.
it is.
It is. You have to apply. They've changed it now to where it used to be once a year. I think it's 2 or 3 times a year now. And they just select less people. They've nerfed it a little bit. Like, it's still a great program, but like when I did it, you could go for 4 years. Now it's 3.
Oh,
And also when I went, you had to do the 6-week OCS because you've been to boot camp before.
Right.
Right.
So
Oh, cool.
now you have to do the full fucking thing with like dudes off the street. And they did that because there was a lot of guys that were like getting selected and then kind of like quitting. Or
Oh,
like,
really?
Or like not passing OCS or just being shitbags. So
so you have to go back to boot camp?
yeah, that was the worst part.
Yeah.
I did 6 weeks and that was like when we graduated, I went straight to the bus and just sat down. I was like, get me the fuck out of here because you have like PFCs like screaming at you like you're an idiot because they're just treating
really?
everybody like a recruit. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I just got back from Iraq like 5 months ago.
Like, bro.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's
I'll
crazy.
be back and we're going to have a conversation
Yeah.
when I'm back.
Yeah.
That's I wouldn't even think
It was-
think about that.
It was rough. And like the sergeant instructors, they call them there, but they're drill instructors.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're just like telling you how combat is. And it's like, you're in Chucks. I can see you've never been. Like you were telling me what it's like.
Oh, that's
Okay.
got to be embarrassing for
It's-
them
you
too. If
just-
you got your freaking
yeah.
car and all
You
that
have
crap.
to just fucking shut up and suck it
Yeah.
up and just get through it. But now they make you go through the whole thing, which is tough. But
Yeah, that is tough.
that was the worst part of the whole program. That was a very enjoyable.
OCS, not
OCS.
TBS.
TBS, no. TBS is like a schoolhouse. I mean,
Oh,
you're getting
okay.
trained up.
Yeah.
You're in student status, but you're an officer.
Right.
Yeah, TBS was fine. It's a long. You're there. I was there for
6
TBS.
months, right?
Well, 6 months, and then I did 3 months of the pre OCS, and then 3 months in OCS. I was there for a whole year, living in the barracks there. So that
You know
was
the
probably
difference
not
between
fun,
TBS and OCS?
Oh yeah,
Officer
sorry, we did
candidate
it again.
school.
The basic school and officer candidate school.
And then,
Yeah.
so TBS is like where you find your job, right? Or
Yes.
you learn what you're going to do when you
You get your
go.
MOS out of there, yeah. So,
But I don't
OCS
know
is-
the difference. No, I don't know.
OCS is like boot camp for officers. You're not an officer when you go. When you graduate, you get commissioned.
Right.
Then you go to TBS, and then you learn how to be an officer.
Is
And
the
then you
same
get your job.
thing happening at OCS as boot camp? Like you're getting screamed at and like
No.
running around and
No.
no?
No.
Oh,
So it's like on the list. It's like the difference between boot camp and
SOI or MCT.
SOI, MCT, or your school.
Yeah,
You
which
guys
is
went to
Marine
if I-
Combat
right?
Training or School of Infantry.
right. If I graduated high school and I went to college and then I wanted to become a Marine, would I go to boot camp and then OCS?
No,
Or-
you
go
go
to
to
OCS.
OCS.
oh,
If you
so
had a
it's a
degree.
completely different journey then.
Yes.
Right.
Depends on your recruiter.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
So it really is like two different journeys then.
Yes,
Kinda, sorta.
Very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I mean, like, it depends on your recruiter because if he's hurting for the month, he's gonna be like, "Hey, you're going enlisted, dude."
You
And
can
then
always do the
later you get-
reserves and later on.
Have you heard of this thing called MESEP?
There's
Like-
a
No,
PLC.
it'd be-
Those
it'd
words will
easy.
never come out of a hurting recruiter's mouth.
Yeah, it'd be ECP for
Yeah.
anybody with a degree that came in. If you already have one, it's just the enlisted commissioning
Yeah.
program.
So that
okay,
happened
okay.
to me. I originally enlisted as a 90-day reservist to go to college and get commissioned, but I joined late 2002, and then the Iraq War kicked off in March of 2003, and they deployed the reserve unit I was supposed to report to. So I remember I walked into the pulley function one day, and the gunny literally ripped my contract in my face. He's like, 90-day program is canceled. He's like, you need to decide what to do with your life. I was like, oh shit. So
Damn.
so I just enlisted in
Hey.
infantry because my recruiter was a machine gunner who applied for MESEP And so he knew all about it, but he got denied because he had these tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
And back then there was a war against that.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's why I have no tattoos. He was like, never get a tattoo. So you can do the MESEP program. And that's what I did. So
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Nice.
You could always go to Wobeck. That's a soft spot of Lee's.
yeah, you can do that.
He loves him a warrant officer.
That's the warrant officer.
I've known some pretty bad warrant officers.
There's a lot
Yes.
of
I
bad
know
ones.
some good
lot.
ones though too,
I've
man.
known some phenomenal ones, but more often than not.
My retiring officer was a LDO, limited duty officer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Another retired major, but he's not a traditional officer. It's limited duty, meaning they stay in their job basically.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain that one.
It's really hard.
It's hard to explain
It's hard
that
for
one.
me to understand that. But they they top out at lieutenant colonel.
Yeah.
They can't command formations.
That's right.
I don't know if they're actually, I think they are commissioned. They're like a weird.
Well, because you're commissioned at CW2 technically,
Yeah.
but it's not the same as a commissioned officer.
It's
just hard to explain.
It's weird. It's weird. Yeah.
My
It
brain's about to explode.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
It's normal day-to-day stuff with us.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, so then let's move away from military talk.
Okay, but
Yes.
now I got another question though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because this is how it's going to happen the farther it goes. When you go to boot camp, is this when you learn all of this jargon and how you move upward and how that works, or
Yeah.
It's when you're introduced to it, but then
you have to
So,
see it in real time over your career? Essentially,
you're
yeah,
immersed
that's
in
where you're like at boot camp. You're taught like the naval terms, like a window's a porthole,
A deck.
a door's a hatch, you know, things like
Right,
that. Like
right.
the basic
Overhead.
jargon.
Bathrooms ahead.
Stairwell.
Overhead, deck.
Oh yeah. But then once you get like wrapped up in your job, like our job is just infiltrated with acronyms.
Right.
Every component on the aircraft has an acronym, something to
Oh,
it.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
And so you can have, you've heard people
Nicole's
talk
doing
about,
it now.
You've heard people talk about, oh, you guys have a complete conversation in acronyms. I mean, it's possible.
Oh yeah.
Entirely possible.
When
I
we were
feel
talking
like I've
about the whole
seen it.
CDI, CDQAR thing, you know.
Nicole's starting to drop the acronyms now, though. 'Cause she's over there at
snap.
FRC East.
Oh,
And like
So she's
before
picking it up?
she's picking, and like she'll start. I'll be like, "Well, what's going on at work?" And she'll start like there'll be like a sentence with like 3 acronyms in it. And I'm like, "Oh, they got you. You're in it now.
You see drinking the Kool-Aid.
You're in there."
That was a good thing about being married to a Marine is that I didn't have
Yeah,
to explain.
I didn't
anything.
have
There's
to.
no
Like,
discrepancy
she was
on us
just-
talking.
Yeah, she knew exactly what I was talking about, and I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm not coming home because," and she was like, "I get it." Like
I never
no
had
big
to
deals.
explain anything. Didn't have
No.
to talk about acronyms. She knew,
No.
I mean, unless it was like MOS specific.
Yeah,
She's not going to know avionics shit
Right.
when she
Yeah.
was a bulk fuel
but
specialist.
she would get it. My sister was bulk fuel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they like to call themselves petroleum specialists. I was like, don't try to church it up,
Yeah.
Dirt.
Yeah. Go deer tay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Now is
ready
as good a
Yeah.
time to transit as any to transition
ready
to
now.
homesteading. I'm very fascinated about the farm talk, the farm life. So walk us through that. You decided to start this before you retired, and you started it when you lived here, and take it from there.
Yeah. So when we lived in Europe, I've always kind of been interested in like growing your own food.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid in Arizona, I would plant a garden every year. My mom too. And it would die every year because it's Arizona.
Arizona, yeah.
And so it was always like constant failure of like not being able to do it. And then what really was the catalyst, 2 things. One, I had kids. I had my first son in 17, second in 19. And then I went to Europe. So Europe is a very small, homogenous, society. Everything's real close together. And then COVID hit. And so,
Oh, you were there when COVID
Yeah.
hit. Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
which sucked because
Yeah.
they were more draconian over there.
Yeah.
It was weird. In the beginning, they didn't give a shit. And like America was more locked down. I was like, I'm glad I'm here. And then they flipped. And when they flipped, it was like insane.
Heavy.
Big
It was
time.
heavy.
Yeah. Like my kid's going to go to school, nothing, anything. We actually left a year early because my wife was like, get me the fuck out of here. She couldn't deal with it anymore.
But you were just living there just to live there.
So I was working for the Dutch Marine Corps.
That's right,
I
because
was
you were
the
on the
exchange
exchange.
officer.
Right.
So I was
Okay,
a captain at the
That's when
time.
you lived there. Okay.
Yep. And I worked in their operations shop. They have 2 operational battalions. So I worked, one battalion had a British officer in the shop and the other battalion had me.
We got right back to Marine Corps talk.
Yeah. Anyway.
Just kidding.
So
Solange was like, I see I'm too late.
So the first thing was I had kids, and then really the thing was when COVID hit, the grocery store there like went empty. Like
Yeah.
there was no food. I remember going to the grocery store, and you could only one person go, so I'd go by myself, and there was literally like fucking crackers there.
Wow.
And I was like,
That's scary.
This is a problem. Like they made me realize like how the food chain works and that whole industrialized process, and that if you can't provide food for your kids, they're gonna fucking starve, right? And I was like, I will not watch them go through that. And so I got way more interested in like producing my own food. And then you start digging, and you're like, factory farming, especially on the animal side, fucking disgusting.
It is.
Like the way they treat animals.
Yeah.
Like it is, and the way, like just the shit they pump into the animals, like pigs specifically are just full of steroids. And they're just eating all that. And so you go down the rabbit hole of that, and you're like, we need to start producing our own food. So we got here, we specifically bought property with land. So we had like 5.5 acres. And we started with rabbits, because rabbits is the easiest way to produce food in your backyard.
Yeah.
Because they breed like rabbits. They don't eat very much.
No pun intended.
Yeah, they taste great. They're like the best chicken you ever had. You got to get over the cuteness thing.
I know.
But this country actually ate more rabbit than chicken 100 years ago. The reason rabbit fell out of favor is because you can't factory farm them. You can't put 10,000 rabbits in a single enclosure like they do with chickens and not have them kill each other.
Right.
Whereas chickens will just stand there and 10% of them die, and it's just accepted losses, and they're all sick and disgusting. And you butcher them at like 8 weeks.
Can't wait to go to Bojangles after this.
Yeah, rabbits.
Amen.
Rabbits also have the best conversion rate between feed and meat. So the same amount of water and feed that goes into a rabbit will produce 6 pounds of meat compared to a cow. So for a cow, the same amount of feed will create 1 pound of beef. So they're super efficient in converting resources into meat. The only thing that's more efficient than them is the Cornish cross chicken, which is every chicken at the grocery store, which is a mutant cross between two breeds that if you don't kill it at like 10 weeks old, it has a heart attack and dies.
Oh, jeez.
It's a mutant.
Whoa.
Yeah. So heritage breeds chickens will not be, you won't have the big breasts, and they're not as plump and juicy, right? A heritage chicken is pretty kind of stringy and tough.
But is it like better for you just because it's more natural, or?
Yeah, a heritage. Well, the Cornish cross chicken you get at the store is a chicken.
Right.
It's just they live a real shitty life.
Yeah.
Like they are under stress. They grow so fast. They're just like kind of in pain the whole time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because they're just growing
That's
so
dark.
fast. And
I'm still wrapped around the whole
This
word
is terrible.
mutant. I'm like Teenage Mutant Ninja Chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
they're
thing
just
that
in
popped into
pain?
my head, bro.
Yeah, they grow so fast. They will literally get to
That
the point where they
sucks.
can't stand up and have a heart attack.
That's
No.
Because they're
insane.
just putting on meat.
right.
Is it true that chickens are carnivores? Like they have to put the
Yes.
red
Yeah.
glasses on them?
Yeah. Chickens will
Do you ever
eat,
hear about that?
No.
chickens
Yeah.
will eat other chickens.
What do you mean?
They have
red?
little red glasses that they put on these things, so all they see is red. And so, or correct me if I'm wrong, but it's to
Is it
maybe
so
prevent
it's-
them from seeing red
It
or something
doesn't
like that.
know that it's looking at another
They
animal or
have
something.
blinders on. Red actually attracts them. So anything red, which is the color of blood, they will attack.
Go out. Go
Right.
out.
So like if a chicken is wounded in a group of other chickens,
It's gonna get.
they will kill it
Yeah.
and eat it.
Damn.
But they have little glasses for them.
Yeah, you'll come out and
I need to
half
see
eaten,
that.
and you're
It's
like,
badass. Check it out.
I'm gonna look
they're
it
little
up.
dinosaurs.
That's what my mom always says. They're little
literally fucking
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs,
Yeah. They are, man. They're crazy little things.
So, anyway, started with rabbits, started doing chickens. I had chickens growing up, like
Okay.
a little hen house. It's always the only thing I was experienced with. Learned a lot about rabbits. And then it's just kind of, you get something, you do it for a year, you learn, and then you're like, okay, what next? And then you go to, we went to pigs, then we went
Damn.
to
So,
sheep.
like slaughtering pigs.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. I'm sorry. I just
Wow,
looked up the
dude.
picture of the chicken glasses.
Yeah.
If I can edit it in there. Sorry for this motorcycle going by, but I'm gonna crop a picture of this. I
Nice
gotta
little
put it.
Sportster.
I gotta put it in so the people can see. It's kind of gnarly. It
You gotta
almost-
dress it up like 70s style look too. So
That's nuts. It almost
you-
looks like the tanning bed goggles.
You had no experience raising pigs,
None.
and you just did it and killed it yourself, or you took it to the butcher. I'm sure.
So I
You out there hitting it with a hammer or something.
I have killed
not
them.
working.
I killed them myself, but most of them I take to the butcher.
Come here, pig.
Because in order to sell the meat
Right.
in the United States, they have to be butchered at a USDA inspected facility or a state facility if you sell within the state.
I got you.
border. So, but I go to USDA, and so it costs money, hundreds of dollars, but they kill it and butcher it and everything for you. So you just drop them off and then come back 2 weeks later and get the meat.
Nice.
And they make sausage and stuff for you too. But yeah, no, I was a city boy. I grew up in Tucson in the desert, in the city, zero experience other than hunting.
I remembered you were from Arizona. I didn't know it was Tucson.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is like a far cry from.
Yeah.
But it was a wake up call during the pandemic.
Yes. That's what triggered it. It was like, I need to know how to produce my own food. And then that went into farming. And then when I got out of the Marine Corps, I did a skill bridge. I worked on a vegetable farm in Calabash. Cool. For a guy who his family's been farming that land for 250 years.
Wow. Damn.
They're actually under threat right now. Indigo Farms is a place if people can.
Indigo
Farms.
Indigo Farms.
It's a heritage farm that's been there for 250 years. They're trying to build a freeway through it and basically destroy the farm.
And that's in California?
It's in
South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina.
They're trying to build a freeway
Indigo.
from Wilmington to Myrtle Beach, and it's going to destroy their farm.
Okay,
just like a direct beeline route from Wilmington to
because there's no
talk to your council members.
There's no good way to get down there other than 17. So, but of the 8 plans, 6 of them annihilate their farm. Like the freeway goes right.
Damn, that's terrible.
So they're in it right now. I still talk to those guys, but so I learned the vegetable side, like growing crop side of the business there, and so I started doing that a lot more. It's mostly just about like living off the land, and then anything extra. Like my whole goal, I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to break even and eat for free, right? So like my family eats for free, and then whatever extra pays the costs of producing it. You know, like fuel and the tractors and the tools and all that stuff.
Yeah, you just put it back into it.
So it's just like steady Eddie.
Yeah.
Is that your farm?
No, this is a farm that we had done business with back in the day. We have a farm with a logo and stuff, but we're transitioning.
What's it called?
Gnarly Bark Farm.
Gnarly Bark Farm.
Gnarly Bark Farm.
Nice.
Do y'all have merch?
Stickers and banners and stuff like that. And
nice.
We have to change the logo because we're moving, because our original logo has Burga on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's got to move to Tennessee. But the story behind that is, so we were living in the Netherlands and we bought this property sight unseen, because it was COVID and we needed a place to live, and we were trying to move back to Sneads Ferry. We kept getting outbid on properties. It was 21, so it was like crazy. Yeah. And so we get this farm, and so we'd never seen it before. And so we get here in September of 21, and we drive in first time, and it has these giant, like 40 feet, like crepe myrtles, like around the property. And they have that crazy bark on them that like peels and comes off, right? And so as we're pulling in, my wife's, her first comment was like, "That is some gnarly bark." About the trees,
nice.
Right? And
That's
so
a lot. That's a lot. That's
like
awesome.
6-8 months later, when we started the business, we were like, "What do we call it?" And she's like, "Why don't we call it Gnarly Bark?"
Yeah, that's cool.
You're like, that's it.
Yeah, and so it kind of stuck. And originally, I didn't like it because I thought it was too much like Gnarls Barkley.
yeah, true.
But then I realized like
I wouldn't have even seen now that you've said that. I'm like,
yeah, but like that dude hasn't been popular in like a decade, right?
True,
so I was like, I think it's kind of died out.
And that's why I didn't even put two and two together.
So Gnarly Bark Farm, and we're keeping the name. We're on Facebook. My wife is like built up like
nice,
pretty decent. Facebook
yeah, can you grab me one, please? Hopium. So Gnarly Bark Farms on Facebook. Check them out.
Yep.
Give them a follow. Give them a like. Do you have any like? Is there merchandise? Can they buy things on the page?
We have a website I just bought. I'm learning that process. So I bought the domain. We're gonna have a website when we transition everything to Tennessee. But right now it's like the weird spot of I own 2 farms.
Transition.
Right now.
Yeah.
Like I still have livestock here.
Do you watch Clarkson's Farm?
I have, yeah.
I love it, man.
That dude,
it's so good.
He's a lot of the farmers call him their spirit animal.
I mean this
is how you farm.
It like awakens you about how bad farmers have it.
Oh, it's tough.
You know, because they were getting before, you know, when they left the European Union, then they lost those subsidies that was helping pay for a lot of their stuff, and so now, you know, they got to wonder if Britain is going to pay them any kind of, because they promised all this stuff for farmers, and so it brings these problems that I guess he and I would never even know about. You're in the business, so you know about it, but it's just fascinating stuff to me. Farming
is tough too, and I think we were talking about there are so many veterans with farms, like small scale farms. Like I meet so many people, and so many people when I would do farmers market, especially here, like up in Richlands and Wilmington and Burgaw, like so many people that would come up that wanted to buy meat, that wanted to buy animals, that wanted to get, because I would sell like breeding stock too.
Oh, okay.
They're all either Marines that are still in or just got out or about to get out, and they're all interested in it.
Thanks, bro.
And so you're like, why? Somebody asked me, they're like, why are there so many like veterans into farming? And I think it's because it fucking sucks. It's a hard job,
and we love the suck sometimes.
Yes, we love the suck. It's super hard. It's challenging. But at the end of the day, like it's super rewarding.
Yeah.
And it's very similar to like
you see the fruits of
military.
your labor.
Yes.
Like I made that.
Yes.
I made that. I
Yes.
fed my family.
Yes. When you can do a meal of everything that you raised or
Awesome.
grew,
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
it's fucking cool.
That's
It's not like
awesome.
these are just the green beans, but everything else
Yeah.
we bought at the
Yeah.
store.
Right.
It's like the
Yeah.
whole thing.
And I have like long-term goals. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but of like doing a food truck
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's like all farm to table. Like I grew all this stuff, and maybe I'm not doing it like every weekend, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like 3-4 times a year, we get the truck out and it's like farm to table. We do big events, you know.
Oh my God, I would buy from a
Yeah.
place like that. You know, you want to support local
Yeah.
farmers, you want to support that kind of stuff. But
And that's the thing too, is once you start producing your own meat and you taste the difference between like pork you raised and pork in the store, like you're like, I have not bought pork in the store in 3 years.
damn,
I can't stand the taste of it.
yeah,
Pork is not white meat. Remember when we were kids, they were like, oh, it's the other
other
pork is the other
white
white
meat.
meat. And that was like their whole thing. Pork is red meat if it's raised correctly.
yeah.
If you raise a piglet on a concrete floor and it never sees sun and you just pound it full of fucking corn and steroids and fucking medication and it's literally born over here and then it goes over here to be slaughtered and that's its whole 6-month life, the meat is white because it's a sickly animal.
That sucks.
I've sold a lot of pork by just pulling it out of the cooler and being like, pork is red meat.
Check
and it's
this
just that
out.
dark. Yeah, and they're like, holy shit. Like a big pork shoulder. And they're like,
Yeah.
it's red. It looks like beef. I'm like, yes. And it tastes way better.
Damn.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
Yes, this is what if an animal actually touches dirt in its
Yeah.
life. This
Touch
is what it
grass,
looks
bro.
like. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I could eat the rabbits or the pigs, man, because I
I
give
could do
everything
it.
a name.
You don't like
All
you,
my-
you
all-
don't you don't eat pork chops or anything?
I
like
love
that?
all that stuff. I eat deer. I want to go
But you
deer.
mean like if you had it and it's like, all right, little buddy, it's
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
now.
Like,
all my
all right,
animals
come
are,
on, little Jeremy, let's go. Like
all my
you named
animals are
it.
named.
What the hell? Where'd Jeremy come from? That's a horrible name for a pig.
That would be a funny pig name. That's why.
Our pigs are named
See, they named them.
Yeah, they're all named. They're a Hungarian breed. We had Mangalitsa pigs, so they're like a heritage. We also all do like all heritage breeds.
Do you give them like Hungarian names?
Yeah, Ivar.
Oh,
and
cool.
Yes.
Babs was short for a babushka.
Babushka.
She was a bitch. Ivar. What was the other one's name? We had an Ivan. We had a
Ivar is
Vlad.
like
Yeah.
Lad.
commanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
commanding name.
Most of my rabbits are named too. It's sad. Trust me. It's never fun to do it. Even when I don't do it and I take it to the plant.
you still know the
There's
end
that
result.
moment where you put them in, you drop them off, and you just look at them, and you're like,
Dad, where's Vlad?
"Yeah,
Bye,
we're like,
buddy.
bye,
He went to
buddy."
the big pigs.
And
big,
then-
big,
but-
The pigsty
heaven.
in the sky.
That's right.
yeah, but you gotta understand that those animals live such a better life than any animal you bought at the store.
Oh man.
Any animal
Yeah.
you bought at the store was just a fucking
In hell.
commodity in hell that nobody ever loved, nobody named, nobody gave a shit about that animal, nobody ever scratched their head or rubbed their belly. They just lived in a fucking factory and died.
Damn. That's a
So-
good way to put it, man. That's a
so
real good way to put it.
It is sad, but being connected to your food in that way and knowing you gave them the best life possible is the only responsible way to eat.
It's
meat.
respect.
It's respect.
It's straight respect.
And
Well,
the
that's-
rabbits are tough because I kill the rabbits myself.
Yeah.
I don't process them, so it's always like, time to go, dude. And
I guess I could do it if I was hunting a rabbit and they're way the fuck out there and I shoot it.
Yeah,
And
and
I can
I
walk
did
up
that
on a
growing
dead
up.
animal. That's no big deal.
But
I
the-
don't want to have to like wring the neck or anything.
well, the thing about doing it yourself is
You'd name him
Yeah.
in your scope. That looks like a Billy.
Okay, Billy.
you
Frederick.
you feel responsible to make it clean and fast,
Right.
and efficient, and so like, that's my whole goal is to just take like they don't even know it's happening.
Man.
I
Use
I-
a gun.
What if
Use
they
a
do
gun.
though?
So a lot of people use cervical dislocation, which is basically they pinch the neck and they break the neck by like putting a piece of rebar over the rabbit's head. They grab their feet and they pull it and pop the neck.
Oh.
That is kind of like what do they call it? It's like getting your head cut off, right? Like it's not instant. People like to say that it's instant death. It's not. We know from the military, because they train us, the only way to kill something instant, there's two ways. You either shoot directly in the heart explodes, or you destroy the brainstem. That's the T-box, right? And so the way I do it is I use a pellet rifle, high-powered pellet rifle. It's like 1,400 feet per second, and I put a pellet in the brainstem, and they're gone. They have no idea. I put them on grass. They're eating grass. I pet them.
Oh my God.
They're just there,
That's
and
so
then
sad.
and then they're gone.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard a rabbit scream?
Yes.
It, no kidding, sounds like a baby
They'll
screaming.
Scream. Yeah.
Do you remember the reindeer abortion we witnessed in
Yes.
Norway?
Yep. I remember eating
What a left turn.
raw
heart.
liver
We
off
ate-
its skull.
Oh, you got liver. I got piece of heart.
Yeah, and one of the Lance Corporals, I forget his name, was like thrown up.
We had on
was
this
disgusting.
deployment, we were doing survival training in the Arctic Circle in Norway, and we had to. Well, the Samis are who has to kill the animal because they're the native Norwegians to that area. So that it's they do like, I don't know. It's their thing. We couldn't do it. So
Yep.
But they took that thing and popped it in the back of the screwdriver in the back of the neck,
Brainstem.
and then he started tapping on the eyeball to make sure
It's instant.
he was dead. Yeah.
If you destroy the brainstem, the body dies immediately.
Yeah.
It's the only way
Man.
to.
And then they cut her open, and there was a little baby reindeer. Just threw it to the side and kept on going. I was like,
Yeah.
did we just witness a reindeer abortion?
I think both of them were pregnant. They did too. Remember?
They said that because that was like right after the rut or something like that.
Yeah.
So like chances are every
Every
one
doe
they're gonna
is
catch.
pregnant,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was terrible.
It's brutal, but it is the way humans have lived
Oh, absolutely.
for the vast majority of history. Like this world in the last 100 years is not normal. The fact that you just go to the grocery store, and that's the thing is what I always, because like you said, it's hard, right? Like my wife has issues with it too. She doesn't like killing the animals either. And so it's like you have to understand that you can't stay on this earth without killing stuff.
Yeah.
You either do it yourself or you outsource it. And even vegans, pure vegans.
I was just gonna ask you.
You know
about-
how many fucking gophers die from combines and tractors growing in the field? You know how many pests they have to kill? Like things are dying so that you can eat.
Yeah, yeah.
And even the plants are alive. And they've actually proved that like plants have some level of sentience. Like they've done
you talk
experiments.
to them and stuff. When we talk to our plants, they grow better.
They know when you're in the
like,
room.
"Fuck you,
and
plant."
when you leave, they know when you're angry. They know when you're sad. Like plants release certain chemicals based off of like what humans are doing in the room.
Yeah.
So if you're eating that, you're eating a living being. Like you cannot be on this planet without the destruction of living beings.
Right.
You're either doing it yourself or outsourcing it. And that's the only way. And so part of farming is choosing to just do it yourself.
The only thing I ever got to kill was a turkey. I went turkey hunting, and I accidentally killed the wrong. I killed a female. So I'd never been hunting before. My buddy, I was like, "Do I shoot?" And it was in the sun, and we couldn't see anything. I just saw this big ass turkey, and he goes, "Yeah, shoot." One shot, one kill,
Yeah.
easy day,
Clean, yeah.
yeah, super clean. And I walk up, no beard, and I was like, "What am I gonna do?" Like, of course I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, don't
Cut
waste
it all up and ate it, and it was delicious. It was great. Now, of course, I felt bad that it was a hen and not a bearded thing, but
Tape some sticks to it, make it look like it had a beard.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah. But no, I mean, I'm gonna eat the animal.
I
you
ate
know?
a turkey here. The first year I lived here, I hit one with my car.
Oh yeah,
I was driving because I live out in the sticks.
yeah.
And I'm driving down the road and it's pouring rain and there's a turkey on the side of the road. I'm like, oh, that's cool, female. And as I get closer, it starts sprinting down the side of the road.
I don't feel so bad anymore.
It was sprinting and I was like, oh, that's weird. Why is it not just going into the woods? And then it just left turn directly into my car and there was no chance.
Yeah.
I just hit it. It flew like 30 feet in the air. Boom.
For the first
And-
time ever.
Yeah, so I stopped and I was like, yeah.
Ever.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to let it go to waste. So I ran back and picked it up because I'm literally like 30 seconds from my house.
Right.
So I just went and threw it in the back of the car and cleaned it and ate it. And didn't, that's the thing. That's the other thing about eating meat is you don't have it go to waste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just had a ram.
That's like a part of the respect. It's like it's
Yes.
not
I was gonna
dying
ask
for no
you-
reason.
I was gonna ask too, like other animals that you've had besides pigs and rabbits.
So
and,
sheep is like the big thing we do now.
yeah. For the milk or no, those are goats.
Meat. We do meat, sheep, and wool. So we have half our sheep are wool breed, half are a hair breed.
And you just sell
I
the
tan
wool.
the hides. Yep. You get like $18 a pound for that for people who are into it. But like I just had 2 rams kill each other. Well, one killed the other. So I have one of my original rams, Waylon, awesome dude, but he's like a big tall sheep with a long neck. And he got into a fight with a short, stocky baby doll sheep with a neck about that long.
Yeah.
And that sheep won. Broke his neck.
Oh no.
So like we're in Tennessee. We moved into Tennessee. We're like working, and we just walk up and he's just laying there like dead. Like,
oh my God.
And he was still warm. So we didn't see it happen, but like my dogs were losing their minds and we're like, what's going on with that? And they were fighting.
Yeah. So it
had
just happened.
And so what do? You immediately skin, gut, hang him up. He's in the freezer. Like he's not going to go to waste. Like,
damn.
That's the whole thing is respect for the animal, for the life that it lived is.
Use every bit.
It's nutrients for me now.
Yep, exactly. So
Rams.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
They're fun.
I mean, that's do you have cows?
No, so part of the reason I'm moving to Tennessee, was that our current property here in Burgaw, it can't sustain cattle. It's just it doesn't have the infrastructure. It's not big enough.
Right.
Too many trees. And so we wanted to move to get cows because that was like the next step. Like I said, like every year you're like, what's the new challenge?
Yeah.
And so then we were looking, and so we actually bought like a functioning cattle ranch out in Tennessee that has all the infrastructure, everything. So we'll do cows out there, and then
nice.
And then emus. We're gonna do
emus for what?
Because they're dinosaurs. They're literal fucking dinosaurs. They're really cool.
But what do you do with them?
They'll be more pets.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, their eggs are super valuable.
Emus.
Their eggs like this big. You eat them? You can.
It's called balut.
Those are the duck.
No, that's what the fucking
duck eggs. Yeah. That's one thing I won't never eat. But they're super valuable because they come out like sparkly green, and you can sell them. People sell them on Etsy for like $80 for like crafts and stuff. They don't lay a lot of them, but you can drain the egg and eat it. And it's gonna be like a dozen eggs.
Damn.
And then sell it. But I mostly just want them because they're dinosaurs. They're really cool.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I was like, I love dinosaurs, and
Lemurs.
you see them and they're like, this is actually, you can see like the resemblance. Like they're really cool.
Yeah.
But,
Is that where you're ending? Go ahead.
He has all these cool stories about a farm and the animals and butchering, the processes. So back to Punk Cody Kid. I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
And I was not good to our animals at all.
Oh, don't tell me that, dude.
I wasn't.
It's about balance. We got to get the other side.
That's right. So I was a short kid, and we had geese. We all know geese are assholes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so every time I would walk out into the pasture or the corral, I would have a 3-foot stick. And Tommy was our male goose. This dude, he had it out for me. I mean, rightfully so, but he would come at me, and I'm like teeing up like a what's called Louisville Slugger. I'm like, come on, dude.
The shit out of you.
Every day, he and I went at it. But
so you're just beating the crap out of a goose?
Well, he was coming right at me,
He was
right?
charging
South Park.
him.
Oh my God, it's coming after me.
Roosters do the same thing. At about 6 months, a rooster will either choose violence or peace. And most of them choose violence. And they will fucking attack you every fucking day. And you have to eat those ones. They got to go away.
Yeah.
And some of them realize that like people are cool and I just want to hang out with you. But it's about 70-30. Like
that's what
70% of roosters are just like, I'm going to fucking fight you
We had the
day.
pinnacle of an asshole rooster.
Yeah.
And they got those little hooks on the back of their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was out messing around with the animals one day, and we'll change to the rooster. And he's over there. I'm kind of keeping my eye on him because I know he's ruthless.
He's ready to tee up at any moment.
This mic sounds good, dude.
I told you.
I get a lot
I'm
of feedback.
sorry. You're getting feedback?
Oh, yeah. It's super echoey.
So it's good for everybody but him.
It's okay, though. Now I can't. Oh, there we go. Much better.
Much better.
I think so. Anyway, so the rooster's over there doing his thing. I'm over here aggravating whatever animal. And all of a sudden, like, he just does this thing and looking at me. And I'm like, oh, boy, here we go.
This is it.
Yeah, it's game on. So I start kind of walking fast towards the fence in the corral. And he's coming after me. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I go between the...
You're like, dang it, man.
I go between the posts. And I'm like a little kid at this time. And here he comes. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I start taking off. And I'm running back towards the main gate at the pasture. Well, the week prior, my dad and I just restrung all of the hot wire around the entire pasture, but we were short, so we had to cut one of the corner. it was that corner that I'm running towards.
Oh, no.
I completely forgot about it. Here I am. I got this rooster behind me chasing me. I'm like, bloody hell, screaming. My parents are watching, laughing their ass off. I get clotheslined right in the mouth by the hot wire, just laid out. And I'm like, oh, shit, here comes this rooster.
It's still coming.
He isn't stopping.
Yeah, they don't
And
care.
I lunged at the fence, and he got me right on the butt. I was like, you motherfucker. Oh, dude. So our turkey chased me too because it was we had like overhang for it. And I was out there just messing with the animals one day and had that stick. And I was like, where you at, dude? And I'm just poking it under there and I look under. I don't see him or anything. And I'm like, what the crap? Where'd he go? So I jump down and I look under there and just nothing but turkey coming after me. I'm like, oh, crap.
He's like, I'm right here, asshole.
Yeah.
And he got me. Yeah, I'd pick on our animals all the time.
That's terrible.
We had an apple tree.
You picked on horses?
Yeah, we had 3 horses.
Oh my God, dude.
And well, I mean, I wouldn't pick on them. I would tease them. So coming to the pasture,
Tina, come get your lasagna.
You fat lard.
basically.
Fat lard.
But I'd stop by the apple tree. I'd get a whole bunch of apples in my shirt. I'm like, all right, I got you guys. So I go out there. I'm like, here you go. Nope, just kidding. No, here you go. Nope, nope.
Oh, like
And
really teasing them.
Yeah.
They're like, this douche.
But I'm stupid. So I'm sitting on the top rung of the fence, right, as I'm doing this. And my dad's horse, she's an Appaloosa. And she just kind of like took a step back and looked at me like, this kid. And she went up and just hit me with her face. And I went falling right down my back. And
Apples everywhere.
They're strong.
But
Yeah.
due to the apple tree, I learned how to juggle.
Nice.
So,
That's
Well,
the thing.
there's that. Good for you.
yeah, go me.
That's the thing I told my wife about. She's because we're excited to get cows, right? And I was like, this is a big step up because they will fucking kill you.
You know cows kill people.
Yes. And so, and she was like, no, because we had some big boars, like, and the Mangalitsa, they look like wild boars. So
Yeah.
they're like 400 pounds. They look scary. When you're in the pen with them,
Yeah, that's scary.
you're fucking a little
You're cautious.
nervous.
I
Yeah,
don't,
you're
I don't
like-
want to trip.
But they're just as smart as dogs, and you raise them and you pet them, and so they're not actually
There's
dangerous.
like a certain
but you're
level
like,
of domestication
yes,
on a
but
certain level.
You know that like that thing could fuck you up if it wanted to.
Right.
Like you'd have no.
And then
like
finish your bones.
I've seen videos on YouTube of
A boar.
pigs fucking bears up.
Pig?
Like bears
Yeah.
get in their pen and the pigs destroy the bear. And
Wow.
the bear's like, I don't even want any part of this because they're just low to the ground. Dude, they're meat missiles. They're so fucking strong.
Meat missiles.
That's what I call them. Especially piglets. They're like these little meat missiles. But so we're like, we're gonna get cows, and I'm like, this is a big step up. Like we gotta be on top of it. And she's like, no. So we Google it. Do you know that cows kill more people every year than sharks
Yes.
and bears combined?
I didn't know it was combined.
How do they like fall on people or
They
something? Or?
kick people, they squish them, they step on them, they
Damn.
gore them. They're fucking violent. And
Yeah.
the problem is they're just so big
Yeah.
compared to you.
Right.
They just smash you at any time.
And that might not even mean it, but
Yeah. They're
Bro,
like,
you might
they're
get
like
killed.
2,000 pounds, like a big
What are you
bull.
doing up under here reaching under me?
now
Yeah.
are you doing dairy cows or meat or both?
We'll do meat cows. Do beef.
No dairy?
It's what's for
My
dinner.
wife wants to do dairy. Here's the problem with dairy. She's saying she's going to do it.
Could do
I don't,
goats.
I don't want to get into dairy because you have to milk those motherfuckers on
Oh,
a schedule
yeah.
every day. So you are tying yourself in
Oh yeah.
to a schedule on that farm where you cannot miss.
You're on their time.
Or you're
That's
gonna
right.
they'll get mastitis. They'll get infections in the
Yeah.
udders if you don't release the milk because they've been bred to just produce more than they would naturally, right? So it's unnatural the amount of milk that they're producing.
Gotcha.
And I know people that do dairy and they're always complaining about that.
They're
And
like, this is brutal.
I don't really want to get into it.
Yeah.
But-
Seems messy.
But you could do that with goats, right? Goat's milk and stuff?
Yeah.
Or is it the same
I want to
thing?
do it with the sheep. I stayed away from goats just because goats are very cute, but they're also just assholes.
They're horrible.
They're
creatures.
rambunctious fucking assholes.
Are those did you
Yeah.
got the ones that faint?
No,
Those are cool.
Those
I would
yeah.
have loved a couple of those.
That would be better because you could scare them and then
Yeah.
tell them to fuck calm down. But they're loud, they stink, they're always breaking out of stuff. Unlike sheep will kind of like they're sheep. You know what I mean? The old
They
adage is
just
like
fall-
they just kind of fall around like
Sorry.
fucking dumb sheep.
Go that way.
Sometimes you'll get rams that are kind of fucking stupid, but goats are a problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
but people love goats, and there's a lot of money in actually breeding. And
I've been
selling
seeing the
there's been, like,
Nigerian
some
dwarf goats.
Crazy thing where it's like you talking about how goats have had this surge in popularity. It's like they have it now where you can, like, you know, it's that season where people are going to buy pumpkins and stuff, and they're like, you can come pick out your pumpkins while you're playing with goats. It's like, why are these two things paired together? This is the most random. And it's like, people are like, I've heard it's mostly like a female thing, you know, because they want to have like take the pictures and stuff. But I'm like, what a random combo, pumpkins and goats.
So back home in Idaho, you've heard of people using like donkeys or llamas for packing whatever.
Right.
They use goats for like when they're going on backcountry deer, elk, or whatever hunts. They use goats to pack their crap. Yeah.
So my neighbors just rescued a goat that is like 300 fucking pounds. Like
Whoa.
this thing, it's a boar goat.
Massive.
I was in Tennessee. Somebody on my street called me and was like, "Is your goat out?" And I was like, "I've never had goats." They knew we had a farm.
Yeah.
And they're like, "There's this massive goat just walking up and down the road. We thought it might be yours." I'm like, "No." So I call my neighbor.
But I do want to check this thing out, though.
They found it, and they do chickens and stuff. So they don't have any like big livestock, but they like caught this goat and brought him in.
What's up, Ed?
And so I come back from Tennessee, and I'm like in my backyard, and I just hear this thing like, I'm like, what the, like a dinosaur's over there. I'm like, what the fuck is that monster? And I go, and he's the size of this table. Like, he is fucking massive goat. That could just fuck your shit up if you wanted to. Like, he's huge.
Yeah, that's scary because you know that it just take that thing getting pissed off and ramming yourself. Yeah. But I would be scared of rams though too.
They are scary. So rams, you never want to be in a pen with a ram by yourself.
Yeah.
You never turn your back on a ram. You always have a second with you. But they respect like the power dynamic, right? So like Waylon, the one that died, he was getting froggy. He rammed me through the fence one time, hit me in the knee in the middle of the night and took me out like through the fence.
Damn.
Because rams, they ram for fun. To them, it's play. So even if they see you as like their buddy,
they're just
They're like, let's mess around.
Yeah. And a 200-pound thing coming at your knee with a fucking skull that thick is like a problem, right? YouTube ram videos.
The cram,
dude. You will.
You know what I'm talking about?
Fucked up.
Yeah, the other way. Cram.
I've seen people with like a motorcycle helmet playing with the ram.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
But
forget that.
So when he did that, I took a stick. I had the crepe myrtle sticks, which is like
gotta
a real
have
hard
that
wood.
stick.
You gotta have a stick. I had pig sticks and sheep sticks. Farms is all about sticks.
Yes.
So he was squaring up on me again, and I came over the top and hit him in the back with it hard.
That hurt.
And and he was like, it didn't hit him in the head, right? So he was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
Like I earned his respect by like.
You found my soft spot.
Yeah, I got him right. And after that, I never had a problem with him. He never charged me again. He never squared up on me.
It's like, oh, you're gonna kick my ass.
He's like, I don't even know what you just did, but that hurt.
Yeah, he's like, this guy's got some fucking magic shit that's not just smashing heads together, which I can win, right?
Yeah.
Or the ram could, but yeah. So sometimes you got to put animals in their place, and it's
with a stick.
And you were talking about
specifically.
You were talking about torture them.
It wasn't torture.
Not
Come
torture,
on now.
sorry.
That was excessive.
It was we were playing.
Annoying them.
I was nurturing
annoying them. But sometimes you gotta fucking show them who's boss. They're intelligent.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's crazy about the animals thing too. Like, I haven't obviously been around that many animals.
I was just about to ask you your experience.
They don't have, in my opinion, like, we can kind of maintain our emotions on a certain level. You know what I mean? I feel like with animals, it's like all primal. Like, it's like
some
I would agree to it.
Yeah.
I would agree to a degree.
pose for the pic.
Oh yeah, his son is in the Marine Corps.
Nice.
Ed will introduce you to Tom later. He and I were at 1-8 together. He was my CO at 1-8. So his son is a lieutenant in the Marine Corps. Went to the Citadel.
Nice.
Yeah, and now
That's
he's
I knew a bunch
deployed.
of guys that went to the Citadel, that commission.
Yeah, and he's liking it so far. You know. But anyway, so have you haven't been around farms or farm animals or anything like that?
A little, very minimally though, not enough to know like it as a lifestyle.
Yeah, me neither.
Not one bit.
But I watch the shows like. Clarkson's
That's got to be
Farm is
worth
great.
something though.
Yeah, it's worth everything, man. I'm just asking what he grew up on a farm. He grew up in the city like me. I grew up in Virginia Beach. I didn't grow up around that kind of stuff. But
Right. Like I had to go to my, like growing up in Havelock, obviously. You take a ride to like Old Cherry Point Road where my buddy was, and he lived a country lifestyle. He didn't have a farm or anything, but they had like chickens and stuff like that. But he's got horses now. What else does he have? I can't think of. He's got that, but it's nothing that's being harvested. Maybe the chickens.
Yeah.
But he's got horses and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
A lot of people have those little hobby farms where they just keep animals.
Yeah, I have
It's-
chickens and bees.
It's kinda
in
like
my
that.
backyard.
Like what you're- yeah,
but I
it's-
live in town, so it's not like I can't have any more
It's a
than
fun
that.
thing to have. That's what you learn too. Is that the rewarding aspect of it.
And with the rewarding aspect, like you mentioned having a garden. So we grew up, we had a garden adjacent to the pasture. It's fun unless you're a kid and subject to child labor.
Yes.
So,
I can't wait till my kids get older and I just put them out in the
Yeah.
field.
yeah, go pull the weeds.
So when we moved
Go move
into the house that we live
pipes.
now, there's 2 raised beds in it, and the first thing that I said when we were moving in, it was like, "Oh, this is awesome. We can like do XYZ and plant XYZ and do this and that."
Yeah.
That was cool for like 2 months, and then I was like, "I got to give a salute to my Nina, my grandma." I'm like, "You were out. That this is work.
It's work.
It's
This
work.
is actual
And
work.
you're fighting insects.
Yes, you're
you are-
fighting multiple
You're
factors.
fighting Mother Nature.
Again, back to the killing thing. You are killing bugs
Yes.
every day.
I was like, "You."
If you
And
This
I
want
got to be
food.
careful about mine because I can't use just anything because
Yeah.
I have my bees right next to my garden.
slugs.
it's not a sit and forget
hornworms.
it type scenario.
Yeah, I
Garden.
got those real
Snails.
bad one
It's not at
one
all.
year.
I went on in Okinawa. I was on the warpath against snails. I must have killed thousands of snails.
Oh, really?
Because they were just destroying my crops, and I just had to smash them every day. I'd go out and just smash snails. Yeah,
Smash.
Dom smash.
yeah. Did you guys ever grow tomatoes?
Yes.
Grown-
I
yeah.
freaking
had it
tried,
planted,
man.
yeah.
Holy
We had it
shit,
planted.
I can't grow
We got
a
like
tomato.
3, and I was hyped about it. I was like, "Yes."
Yeah. If you can grow one thing, grow a tomato, because that is the vegetable that is the biggest difference between store bought
Yeah.
and growing it yourself. Like, it is insane how
I thought
good
a tomato was a fruit.
Yeah, I guess
It is,
fruit.
but
Yeah,
still.
I guess so.
Is
That
it? Is it a
We'll
fruit?
go with vegetable.
Is it
Yeah.
a fruit because it has seeds?
It's a crop.
Yeah,
Yes,
something
it has
like
seeds
that.
in it, yeah. The store bought tomatoes are harvested green, and then they put them into a fucking room, and they put propylene gas. I think they gas it in order to turn it red and ripen.
Sounds
it.
That's why
great.
ours were, the ones that we
They
had
taste
were
like
green.
shit.
Did you ever have fried green tomatoes?
I did, and I've also seen the movie.
I don't care about the movie, but the fried
God
green
bless
tomatoes
Dolly
are
Parton.
good.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
I'm
Was
not
Dolly
saying
Parton in
they
it?
were good
I
people
can't
and
remember.
stuff, but
If you
whatever.
can do a tomato plant though and eat that, then you're,
Fact check
you're
that.
gonna get hooked.
I tried and tried and tried. My garden sucks
hard
this
here.
year because the grass just grows up in my garden. I got I got garden soil, and I think he gave me like topsoil grass seeds all throughout.
Yeah.
Because it was like everything I planted, there's just grass everywhere. And I'm
Raised
like, whoa,
bed
great.
is good here because you can control the soil.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of it's a coastal swamp area. It's not really great. for
Yeah,
it.
we haven't had too much. Now I have had some successful years with my peppers. My peppers are always pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
peppers do
jalapenos,
good.
habaneros.
Let me get some.
Yeah, dude,
Same.
you can. I've got bags of frozen.
I wanna
peppers.
try and
Freeze
make-
them, yeah, and use
Yeah.
them for years.
I want to try making hot sauce.
I did that too. I made habanero hot sauce and I made jalapeno hot sauce, and I made Tabasco sauce one time with little Tabasco peppers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I feel like is super overrated? Also, maybe another cold take. That ghost pepper. I don't like ghost peppers, man.
No.
Like
And the California or the Carolina Reaper, fuck that thing.
overrated.
It's too hot.
It's too
not.
hot.
It's pain.
It's not
It's
enjoyable.
pain.
It's just pain. It's just straight. I love hot shit. I've been to Thailand. Like the cuisine there on the heat is awesome.
Is it the standard for it to be spicy or
Yes, all the food in Thailand is hot as fuck, but it's enjoyable hot. Where
Right.
There's still flavor
because there's flavor in it?
and it burn. Yeah, and it burns, but this tastes good. The Carolina Reaper and the ghost peppers is just like
It takes your breath away,
I want to
dude.
die.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of those stupid challenges or
hate it.
anything.
It's
Rusty made some Carolina Reaper hot sauce, and we got some crackers. You can only do one dot. One dot.
That's not fun.
It's
No.
not.
yeah,
fun.
that's
not-
like
it's not enjoyable.
one. Or like they have the ones where it's like use 1 drop per pot of chili. It's like, why is it that hot?
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah.
why is it that
unnecessary.
concentrated?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And in the Netherlands, they grow these yellow peppers called a Scotch bonnet, and it's fucking super hot, but it has like this great sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still use it all the time. Like I buy the stuff from the Netherlands and bring it in because like on eggs and rice and stuff,
Yeah.
it's
Nice.
fantastic. Like it'll burn the shit out of your mouth, but it tastes good. And
Right.
so it's like, this is a good burn. And that whole thing, you get like kind of a euphoric thing with it. Like it gives you a little high. from-
100%.
yeah. And it's also really good. There's a theory that like countries that live in like the tropics, all their food is spicy because there's an antibacterial. Because problem with those countries is all the disease and the pests, and because it's just hot swamp jungle,
Water,
right?
yeah.
And so
It's like festering.
The food is spicy to keep it kind of like good for you and like keep your immune system up.
Yeah.
Like there's some, and they do that with chickens too, like feeding them capsaicin because it's supposed to help their immune system.
Did you ever watch the documentary on Netflix about the blue zones or whatever?
Oh, I've heard of it.
It talks about like the regions of the world where the food is so good
Okinawa.
and it makes people live long as shit because their diet is a certain way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually pretty interesting.
I did see the show about the peppers, about the guy that breeds the Carolina Reapers, and then he's doing the whole hybrid
He's
thing.
got the X now.
Yep.
The X pepper, I think, is a new thing.
That
He was
sounds
like
wild.
Dude,
shit.
that
That's
guy
too
was
much,
worse.
dude. It's too
he
hot.
was sitting on it, waiting. He developed it like 8 years ago, and he didn't release it because he was waiting for someone to breed something hotter than the Reaper, and nobody was doing it. And so he was like, "Fuck it," and then he just released it. He's like, "I got to do something even more hot." So like,
Damn.
that dude's
Have
like
you done the one
the king of
chip?
peppers?
Nah, I won't.
Not yet,
I don't do any of
no.
those challenges.
Nah, it's too hot. I don't like it.
Dude,
I don't even think
me and my boy did it at work.
Was it hot?
We had to go home.
You did?
It just fucked you up.
I had to, like, it was like that. It fucked so
Wow.
bad. It was bad.
It's
See,
not
like,
fun.
why,
It
dude?
was like
Why?
clinically.
Yeah.
It was like clinical bad. Like my boy's lips were swollen up. Like
Yeah.
it was hard to breathe, and it was like,
Damn.
dude, there should be a bigger warning label on this. Like it could. Can it kill you? Can that kill you?
Probably. Were you
Maybe.
happy that you tried it?
Yeah, just because I wanted to
God.
know.
But now,
Just because I wanted to
Now you
know.
know. Yeah.
But as soon as it was. This is how serious it was, Lee.
Knowing is half the battle.
As soon as you bite into it, you're like, I just fucked up.
But the more you know.
that fast.
It's that fast, bro.
It's like,
it's
shit.
like-
Yeah, there's no going back.
No, you just
All the dust
time
is in
is
your
the only thing.
dude, and it's
Yeah.
like water's making it hotter. You're trying to drink water,
milk,
it's making it
nothing.
worse.
It's just time.
You can't like, dude. My boy went to go like rub his face. His forehead was burning for like the next 2 hours just because he touched the chip. Like,
Oh, no.
Dude.
And no amount of
Dang.
milk is helping you.
No, dude,
It's just
no.
time.
and then so you're going through all that, right? You're at work. Everyone's laughing at you. They think that you're overselling it, and it's like, I
No.
need to go home. I actually
is
have
over.
to. I have to leave.
Wow.
I can't do my show right
that
now.
sucks, dude.
Dang.
So you just didn't do your show? Somebody
I
else
think
filled
at
in
that
for
point
you?
I had already like done what I needed to do, and that's why I was down. I was like, all right, I'm ahead. I'm good.
But you're broken at that point. You can't do anything.
No.
You just need to sit and wait.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
want
couldn't
you.
leave
goes
immediately. I
away.
couldn't
I
drive.
wouldn't want you
I
on the
wasn't-
air.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't
I
want you on the air.
I couldn't drive.
Did you finish the chip or just have a bite?
No,
The whole thing.
it's
one
just
bite.
like a Dorito.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally the size of a Dorito.
But it's a
It's like
Reaper,
black,
right?
though,
It's a
right?
Carolina Reaper.
It's like black.
It's that and like mixed with something else.
It's chaos. Yeah.
Like it's just the hottest shit you could ever think of in your entire life. It's unnecessarily hot.
yeah,
Do you like that show, Hot Ones?
that's a good show.
He's
It is.
a great interviewer,
He's
man.
very good.
He
That's
is
a great
very
show.
good.
That's
yeah.
an awesome show.
What do you mean? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
He always asks the right questions though. Like, and he's like, "Man, you did your homework," you know.
Yeah.
But it's funny to see the ones who just can't handle it, and
Yeah.
they're really trying, and they're sweating, and they're
Yeah.
wiping their faces off. and
What's
everything.
that girl's name? Oh, I can't remember. Famous actress.
Oh,
She
you're
did the-
talking about Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
She was just beasting it.
Yeah, and then she gets to the end, and he's like, "Okay, now for the hottest one." And she was like, "It's a meme." She's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?"
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, I say that all the time. Yeah, because she's just like terrified.
Yeah,
She's at the end of her rope with the heat. That's a great show.
It is a good show.
Fantastic.
He is definitely a great interviewer, like to like a
Yeah.
technical level. He's like,
Yeah, well, he
on
does his
point.
homework, but he also knows exactly how to feed off
Yes.
the guest.
And on top of that, it's like a crazy unique concept of like, let's feed these people
So that they
hot
can't-
ass shit, fuck with their brain,
To dis-
and then interview. them.
bring
It's
the
just like-
guard down because you're hurt.
It's like
That's
who
right.
came up with that? You know?
No,
It's
it's
genius.
a fantastic idea for a show.
vulnerability.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
genius.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Because then they're, when they first started out, it was hilarious because they're trying to answer and they're like, "I'm sorry, hold on."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I got into this because I was thinking about.
It's just dying.
Yeah, but they're being honest.
They don't sell any of the super hot ones at Lowe's. I've tried to find it.
Yeah.
They're all like heat level 2 out of 10. I think
Yeah.
the highest one they have at Lowe's is like 3 out of 10. I'm like, where's the 8? I want to try the
Where's
8 or the
good
9.
shit?
I don't want to try any of that.
That's
shit.
the thing too about it too, though, is that you kind of get to see who those people really are because they're so overwhelmed with the heat that they break down and just become. It's not an act anymore.
That's what
they're
me and
just
Cody were
real
saying.
people, and so that's really like cool to see for like super famous people.
Yeah, and some of them are like, I knew you were a prick.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
Eat that chicken wing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've seen a video of that too.
That's what
talking about the
9 million Scoville units.
Dude, that's got to be medically dangerous.
Rusty and his son did it, and
die.
they broke it in half or something like that, or maybe they just did a little bit.
Did they do it here?
They both did it, and then Trey was up in the bathtub like the rest of the night, just couldn't.
Terrible.
And then Rusty was on the couch or whatever. Yeah, they were done.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound
You
enjoyable.
sell that at the store, Ed?
Yeah.
We got one for Christmas for Evan, and he ate one for Christmas before we opened his presents.
Didn't even want to
Oh
open the
my
presents.
Ruin
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. You ruined Christmas for me.
Oh, man.
That's awesome, though.
So we did add.
Little do you know, there's a PS5 over there, but you're not worried about that one bit. You're over here, your tongue is singed off.
We have a new addition to our podcast. The new microphone we got there is a wireless now. So when we do things like festivals, which
It's going to be clutch.
it was canceled. The Mullet Festival was canceled, so we didn't get to do that. But when we do it, it was like 2 weeks.
Nor'easter coming in.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago it got rained out
That's
or
a
whatever.
big thing here, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of festivals here, but we were going to
That's
set
the
up
one, though.
We were going to set this up like out here in a booth or whatever. And be like, come on up and
Just
talk
have
to us.
randos
Yeah.
come up. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, and we needed a wireless microphone for like in the field interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we'll send TK out
On
there 'cause he's good
location.
at
The
that.
man on the street.
Yeah, he's like a legend at that already because he's got another show.
Yeah.
What's your show? It's called
Which one?
the predictions, the game day
Oh,
predictions.
the pregame predictions.
Pregame
Me and my
predictions.
buddy, we cover the Coastal 5A 6A conference every week. We'll go out, like Havelock will have us out at the field. We'll set the camera up and we'll like be mic'd up and like just do like some sports journalism stuff. It's like a 20-minute clip every week.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, he's always doing that instead of this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with him because I see him trying to light his lighter or light a cigar.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
No, actually-
everything I do increases the stock. I'm learning.
That's true too because we got another new addition, don't we?
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice. We'll find out how nice it is.
Sony.
Yeah, we got this new camera. So when you guys see Tom and Cody here, they should be
Looking
more
real
clear.
crisp.
Yeah, they should be looking more crisp
In
than
4K.
me and TK because he's got an even better camera than I do now. So I guess it's time for us to get some more sponsors so I can keep my camera game up.
Yeah, I want to be able to not be on commodity cheese for 2 years.
Oh, speaking of sponsors, we had this idea for cigars for troops.
Oh, yeah,
overseas.
I like this. I like
real
this.
quick, let's just talk about this.
Yeah,
so
this
it's
is
an
cool.
idea right now we're thinking of.
It's possible though. It
is possible. We have if you go to the YouTube or our podcast, if you go, we're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and wherever the hell you go. In the description on our page, it'll have there's a link called Buy Me a Coffee. And it's one of those things where you can tip us if you like the show and stuff like that. But if you specifically say on there,
Yeah, you can leave notes.
yeah, if on your note you specifically say this is for the troops, or if you have a unit in mind, you want to send maybe a box of cigars to whatever, we would need their FPO, AE, or AP, or whatever it is. Yeah, APO,
Damn
FPO.
acronyms.
Well, we would need that because then it acts like a U.S. address instead of sending it.
Foreign, yeah. You
Right.
can send anything there.
Yeah, so if we tried to send cigars overseas regularly, it would be like hugely taxed and stuff.
Oh.
So we would have to send it through the military mailing program. But we can do that. So if you go on there, if you feel like buying a cigar and you don't care who it goes to, just be like cigar for the troops, put it on there, and we'll update as often as we do that. If we do it, I mean, it's just something that we wanted to throw out there and see.
We'll
if,
also shout you out too.
yeah, and see
Like, we'll
if
give
you
a
want.
shout out.
If you want. If you don't
wanna be
want
shouted out.
Yeah.
They will enjoy that.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool, man. We got smokes when we were
The
overseas.
care packages I used to get, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like it's a nice thing to happen. You're
It-
like, actually,
Very.
somebody gives a shit. you know?
Yes.
Yep.
And we don't get enough of a chance to say thank you to those people because we never see them,
No.
We just
Busy.
got a care package and we
Very
got
busy.
some magazines and stuff like that. And I was
Crystal
like,
Light.
Crystal
Yeah,
That was
Light.
magical for me.
Yeah.
yeah.
Crystal Lights
How
banging.
about the Listerine mouthwash bottle full of whiskey? Big shout out to those.
Yeah,
That used to
they
come
drill
in.
out the bottom and then you glue.
You would get the not the blue version, but they have the brown Listerine.
The
Yeah.
original.
The
The
original.
original.
And if you open it, because it's got that child lock on it, you can't tell that the seal's broken.
Right.
So we had people that would pour the Listerine out, fill it with whiskey, and then ship it
Yeah.
out to us. So shout out to
Yeah,
those
I
people.
think we had like an apple
Shout out to
juice or
the
something like that.
Aqua Green vodka died in my Listerine bottle on my cruise.
What?
Yes.
You took outside liquor with you?
Yeah, but it was in a Listerine bottle with blue food coloring.
I'm not judging you,
can't
dude.
tell,
I don't
yeah.
care.
I was
Yeah.
like 20.
Yeah, because it's super expensive on the ship.
Yeah.
Now I'm judging you.
And I was also underage.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm judging
gotta,
you.
you gotta get creative when you're underage.
Yeah. None of us drank underage. Were you kidding me?
Never.
Never.
Matter of fact, I'm cutting that whole segment. I was not underage. I was 21 in 16 minutes.
I believe you may have been. I'm just giving you a check. We're at 1:15. We're doing just fine. Do you want to talk about that other topic?
I'd like to.
Go for it.
It's relevant.
You know way more about it than I do, though.
Well, I'm
I'm
gaining information in the real time.
Okay.
Well, basically the NBA thing, the gambling, how they got
yeah.
Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier on the gambling ring.
You lost me.
Oh, there's this big thing that's hitting the news now that there's been illegal gambling in the NBA. Can you believe it?
from players and coaches.
Oh my God,
so
no.
yeah, that's
But
what I wanted
seriously,
to say.
there's a bunch of like crime families that they're naming involved in it and stuff. Yeah.
Point shaving and it's the prop bets.
I don't
That's
know
the
anything
problem.
about it. He talked about it. I was like, I read something about
I'm just
that.
gonna quote.
So
the,
like tanking the game for the team is hard because kind of everybody's got to be in on it,
Yeah.
or it might not work out.
yeah, because they're gonna be like, damn, you're having a shitty game tonight.
But it's the prop.
We'll pick it
bets.
up for you.
Yeah.
Like,
So like
Yeah.
Rozier was like, I don't know how you say his
just
name.
like something Rozier or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Rozier. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to take the under on my 10 points
And then go
take
out in the fifth
myself
minute."
out." Yeah. So it's like the individual player can fucking manipulate it because of the explosion of the prop bets. That's the issue.
Well, too, it's like my thing is like, bro, how? Okay, I'm not saying that I'm an expert criminal or anything, but if I'm going to get into this business, if I'm
Proceed.
going to be in this shady business of trying to work games and take my own under, or you can't have 17 people dropping 15K on an under because it's
Yeah.
just going to look hot. It's
Well, that's how they
like-
got caught.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to show up like, why did 200,000 people, why is there $2 million in bets on Terry Rozier's under against the Pelicans?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't even,
And
I knew a couple of those words.
There's a video I saw.
I know
of-
what a pelican is.
it's payback for the acronyms.
There's a
Yeah.
video I saw of a game that he allegedly like rigged on the under, and it's him just like throwing the ball to the other team. Like it's so obvious. You're like,
Oh, and it's real. It's not like an
Yeah.
AI or anything.
no,
Oh,
it's him just
wow.
fucking chucking the ball to the other team, and obviously like throwing the game. In the moment, you'd be like, oh, he sucks.
What a bad pass.
But now,
Like,
yeah. But in the hindsight, you're like, oh, that motherfucker.
You were doing
was
that on purpose.
Throwing the game, dude.
How long has this been going on?
Forever.
I mean,
forever.
Forever. It's just more prevalent now because of betting has exploded. They legalized it, and then you got Kalshi and all the prediction markets.
And
Paul
you were
Martin
talking
show.
about
So what I think
DraftKings.
what's going to happen is, let's see.
when I hop on while I go to the bathroom.
So I'm just quoting this website. What does it say? It says, well, I can't find the actual quote, but it goes, okay.
if you make it up, that's close enough.
The risk to the league to defend this and all the dominoes off of it, including the overall integrity of the brand, is definitely 9 figures, could be 10 and the billions. That's what the International Masters of Gaming Law are saying. So what they're saying is probably going to end up happening, and it does hold water. People are going to have the opportunity to file class action lawsuits against DraftKings,
'Cause they
against
lost money.
FanDuel, against...
Yeah.
It's like, I bet with your company in good faith and lost money, and I was never going to be able to win because it was rigged.
Yeah.
And dude, that might
Whoa.
hold up in a courtroom, bro, because it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
dude,
Might tank some of those companies.
They're gonna
It'd
go
be
away.
huge, Yeah.
Now, I don't follow sports.
it's all good.
forgive me.
I'll break it down
So
for you.
What, I guess, what sports does this affect?
Ba-
All?
Yes.
NBA right now.
Right now in the hot seat is NBA, but you, dude, so FIFA, like 10 years ago, somewhere in that time frame, the big soccer, entity, Bro, they had multiple scandals of people rigging soccer games, and it almost disbanded FIFA. It almost made it to where it's like, this is so corrupt, we might not even be able to move forward because it's so bad.
Yeah.
They had to shit can all the refs. All the refs had to go away because it was like there were so many people tied up into it, and it was like they had to go from square one because it was literally riddled with gambling and rigged games.
Is that why people saying like the NFL it's so scripted now?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that it's. I feel like if they start peeling back those layers, it's gonna get real crazy.
I follow a guy on Instagram who gives betting tips on NFL games, and he does it solely based off who the fucking referees are, because the referees have records of like, when they're reffing, how often does the underdog cover the spread? You know what I mean? Or how often does a home team win?
Stats.
Yeah, and you can literally be like, every time this guy refs the game, the visiting team covers the spread 75% of the time.
Right.
Well, 75% is a pretty good fucking bet.
I'd bet on that.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been following this guy all season. I just found him at the beginning of the season. He's like right, like most of the fucking time. If you bet with that guy, you're fucking making money. Like, it's crazy. And his literal only stat is who is the head referee?
That's insane.
What crew is there?
That's crazy.
And it influences the game so much that
Beyond.
you can fucking
Wow.
you can bank on it. Basically, it's fucking crazy.
That should be a more regulated thing than like the reffing.
How do you?
know?
How?
I don't know the answer
Robot
to it.
refs.
Yeah, there you
Baseball's
go.
doing it.
Oh
Bring on
yeah.
the robot fucking umpires, man. I'm for it.
Yeah.
100%. Because balls.
Hey,
and strikes
kiosks
is-
are taking over everywhere,
They
man.
need more
Yeah.
recliner referees. That's
When
what
you when your coaster when
Couch
your
quarterbacks.
customer
That's right.
service sucks, we're replacing you with a kiosk.
What?
Yeah, I mean that's how everything's going.
they're
too.
already doing
if
it,
you
like-
suck at reffing, you get replaced.
I can't remember what game it was. It was like 2 weeks ago. It might have been the Giants, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was a bad one. I think you're right.
They had to. The fumble happened in New York or wherever game it was. They had to call the NFL head office. It was like, is it
Yeah.
a fumble? It's like,
No, so the head office.
you know what I'm
called
talking
them.
about, and said it.
They got it wrong, and the head office called them
Oh,
and said,
no
"You
way.
fucked it up." And so it opened this can of worms of like,
Why are you able to call in and change it?
Are the referees on the field in charge or not?
Right.
Or is it like this technology of
When the big
NFL
dog
in
can
charge.
call in and be
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
an incomplete pass.
change it?
Wow.
Yeah. Fucking.
I
Roman
know,
Emperor,
dude.
Damn.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
No.
Fucking
And then you have like the conspiracy theory of like the NFL is not registered as a sports company; it's an entertainment company. And what does that mean?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's an entertainment
that's
company.
interesting. That's interesting.
It's an entertainment company, so
It's
you
like
could dive
wrestling.
down that. Yeah,
WWE. I remember that blew my world up when I was a kid, and you thought it was real.
Oh, I never.
real,
So I had
what?
buddies.
And then they changed to WWE, and you're like, it's all fake. What the fuck?
Dude, I had a buddy that thought it
that's
was
like
real.
worse than finding out Santa
I
Claus
like-
isn't real.
When
Well,
I was 10, I thought it was real.
Yeah, my buddy did too, and I liked Hulk Hogan and
Yep.
Roddy Piper and
Stone
Andre the
Cold
Giant
and
and
The
all
Rock,
these.
you know.
But this is before all that. This is like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
'80s when
Late
I was
80s,
growing
yeah.
up, and this family, like, he believed it, and I was like, bro, it's fake, right? Like,
He was like, no.
no, it's really like when you can slap a guy from this far away and he feels it from
Yeah.
over. Like, you can let me show you.
Yeah.
Okay, pause it. Do you see how it doesn't connect?
Yeah.
Like, it's so fake, but it's
It
like
is.
a men's soap opera. I think
Yes,
you know what I mean.
It's a reality show for men.
Right.
And my cousin got me into it, and he was hardcore, like, this is
Yeah.
real, and that's why I got into it. And then, so I watched wrestling for like
It was
2-ish
fun
years.
for dude. It was like fun for
and
people.
then you
to
kind of realize you're like, oh, this is
oh, this is
fake
fake
as
as shit. But they did a good job of fooling us.
and then
for
you
a
start
little
watching UFC because it's
while. Oh yeah,
allegedly
UFC
real,
is.
yeah.
Oh come on, UFC is real.
real, yeah.
Please don't tell me that they're
I'm
faking that.
I'm
shit.
sure people with the betting, I'm sure people have thrown fights.
I started jujitsu when I retired,
Yeah.
and I got to blue belt. Like I did it for 3
Yeah.
years, then found out I had my heart condition, couldn't do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
anymore. But like
That's
I
cool.
love it.
Yeah.
And when you're into it, you really like to watch the UFC and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
I
And
love
it's
it.
like
I-
I fucking love it, dude.
I'm excited because next year it's going to go on Paramount.
Well, really,
They're getting rid of the pay-per-view model.
No
so
way.
I have not watched UFC for like a
because it's
year
so
and a half.
expensive.
It's fucking
I
expensive.
watch clips and stuff on YouTube.
It's like $70
Yeah, no,
a
I don't-
month.
I don't
I'm
fuck
like,
with that.
dude, I can't fuck with it. Like, this
I
is
just
too
watch
expensive.
YouTube clips and
Yeah.
things after the fact.
I follow who wins, but I have not watched the fights in years. And now I have Paramount Plus through I think one of the credit cards I have. Like I get it free, and all the pay-per-views are going to be on
Nice,
there.
I have
I'm
that.
like, dude, I can't wait till January because I'm going to get back into fights.
Hell yeah.
Because it's not going to cost me 70 fucking.
We used to go to
$140 a
our
month.
professor's house, and everybody'd come over for the
Yeah.
fights and shit.
Oh, dude,
and
when I was in
we'd eat and
MESEP,
stuff,
like
I was like, dude.
the whole cadre, there was like 20 of us enlisted Marines that were all, and we
Yeah.
would all get together for every USC, and we'd watch. It was like the Chuck Liddell days.
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
we're all from the same jujitsu place, so we would
Yeah.
just walk up and choke each other out, like
Yeah.
we're sitting on the couch or whatever, and like,
Yeah.
get out of it then, bitch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tap, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with the Marine Corps too, with McMap and the ground
Yeah, yeah,
fighting,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
gay and fake. But we used to
It
fight
is.
each other
It is.
all the time.
You know why it's gay and fake? Because we only did it when you're getting your belt or whatever.
Yeah.
You're not practicing this shit every day.
No.
It's not going to be
And
like
the moves are largely retarded.
mostly a joke. Even line training was kind of a joke, though,
the
in
move,
some ways.
the move, block, strike. Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but you were in when they did line
So
training,
silly.
right? Or
Yeah,
were they
yeah.
already doing
Yep,
McMahon?
Yeah, where everything ended with a stomp to the face.
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
I appreciated that.
Yeah,
'cause at least
that.
we're trying to kill the motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not trying to make him sad
I'm
that he
not trying
lost
to
a
be
fight.
like, you lost the fight. Bro.
Yeah,
It's like,
I am the honorable hero.
we're in the
no, motherfucker,
fucking-
you're gonna die
We're
now.
in the trenches in Germany, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to die. Yeah.
Oh, we have another guest on. Let's go ahead and look over here. We got Ed. Ed, introduce yourself briefly.
Hey,
We
how
know
you
who
doing?
you are. You're a sponsor of the show, Candy Adventure.
It's like Cody said. Are we going to do this every time?
I
say a
finally
little
got
bit
the
about it.
I finally got the stickers squared away.
Ed did our stickers. You can't see them right now, but we'll show them. Actually, I've got some if you want to introduce yourself.
That's
and
nice.
Tell
That's
us.
good.
Dude, the sticker is sick.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it.
We had a little problem with the QR code, but we got it squared away.
And also what you're smoking and drinking.
I am drinking a little Elijah Craig small batch.
Can't go wrong with it.
No,
That's good.
no, it's a easy go-to. And I'm smoking a Fat Bottom Betty like usual. Nuts, right?
I almost got one of those, but I guess they're too flavorful. I didn't.
They got flavor.
Oh,
They got
can never
flavor.
be too flavorful.
Well, because I got the Tay-Back for the flavor, but I didn't want too much flavor, and somebody was telling me that has a little too much. I haven't had that, but I know you like them, and a lot of people enjoy them. Right here is our sticker. I don't know if that's too close.
You can see it. Yeah, it's on there.
And so the QR code takes you to the YouTube page, and that is from our
good
sponsor, Candy Adventure.
Thanks, Ed.
Right down the street on Highway 24.
Can I have one of those?
Give us
I
that.
can't take credit for the
give us
stickers.
that
That's
address
for my
again.
wife.
I actually have a whole stack. You want to take that stack? We're trying to get people to put them places. Cigar shops.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, like we want
yeah.
people to click on that. You know,
Awesome.
Take a sticker.
Put it wherever.
Put it wherever where you think it's going to get a shout out
Yeah.
to the show.
absolutely. So thank you for that. What did you tell the address again?
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's,
So
Candy
Jen-
Adventure
Yes.
at 640 West Corbett Ave. Come see Jessica and the girls, and they'll take good care of you.
They absolutely will. They have a fantastic staff over there.
In
Jess
Swansboro,
does
North Carolina.
Swansboro, North Carolina.
Swansboro.
Jess does a fantastic job, and I actually was lucky enough to know these guys when I was going through my degree, and I had to interview a company about it was customer service and leadership, things like that. And they already have phenomenal leadership, but they were kind enough to let me use their company to finish up my last degree ever. So
Yeah,
I
you
thought
had some of those young girls in
they were
shell shock.
good, man. They were nervous, but I'm an old guy that has a deep voice.
You can be a little intimidating.
But I told everybody when they sat down, I was like, listen, man, there's no answers are trust me when I say, like,
Am I going to get in trouble if I
you're
just
not in
tell them bad
trouble. You
about
can
the
say whatever
staff?
you
Right.
want. I'm never going to tell them anything. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it was good, man. There were some nervous employees, but then once we were done, they saw that I was a goofer. I'm just joking around with them and stuff. They saw that it was
Yeah,
easy.
we hire a lot of the young students from Croatan, Swansboro, and stuff. A lot of the people that work for us, it's their first time job. So
Like my bass player's daughter.
yeah, they're learning a little bit about business and
Doesn't Corinne work there now?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
customer service is our go to.
Is there a busy season for that?
Summertime.
Summer.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
yeah.
There are, holidays, Christmas, and New Year's.
And
you still have the flower shop too?
Yep. I was delivering flowers this morning.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, I didn't do that. And the
I promise this never happens.
The flower shop. It's the first time. The flower shop is a newer kind of venture for them, but they used to have their candy store down here, downtown, right there
remember.
where that place is there. And I, for one, think it's a way better location where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean, we love downtown Swansboro, but
Of course.
Given
we
all-
have parking.
Yeah,
it's
you got
easier
park-
to get in and
yeah.
out.
you don't have one spot per store, you
Yes.
know.
Oh yeah, it took me 15 minutes to like
And
get
yeah,
into this
that's
place.
becoming
That's always
the-
my fear. I'm like, am I going to be able to park?
Yeah, I was like trying to find parking. And this is a one-way street now.
It's
I was like,
becoming very
how-
difficult down here, and
how
it got
do
a
I get
lot
there?
harder. It got a lot harder when all
Yeah.
those spots became like
Yeah, it's
only for
exclusive.
the store.
Yeah, I was going to park there, and it was like, oh, this is just for the store, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, I don't need to get towed.
Makes small towns like this start to dwindle. You know what I mean? In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't know.
You know, it's
maybe
funny.
I'm talking out of fucking.
Who's the DJ 98.7? You might know him. The guy who goes Swansea.
Oh, I have no idea.
No, whenever you say Swansea, like it's stuck in my head because my kids.
Swansea.
Yeah, my kids. I would drive them to school every day, and I would just put that radio on, and he was on there. What the fuck is his name?
What is yours? You're 90. You're what?
95.1.
95.1. Why do I always get that
I'm
wrong?
gonna have to Google it. But he
'Cause you
always
don't listen.
he does the traffic
don't
report,
listen.
and so he talks about Swansboro. He's like in Swansea. And so that's just it's like earworm. It's in my brain.
No, I listen to you whenever I know you're on. I'll listen to you, but that's just because I support my homies. You know,
Oh, you listen?
it's the whole country thing,
Quote
dude.
every single song. Every
No, I
break
didn't say that.
did.
I did
Quote
not
every
say that.
break I did
I did
yesterday.
not say
I'm
that.
Joking. I'm just joking.
And I listen to your raps. I think I'm your biggest
like,
fan.
oh,
you know,
you're-
this guy raps.
Oh, you're a feminist? Name
was
every
that the
woman.
Bob Mills Mitsubishi stuff.
He was the Bob Mills
Responsible for that?
Mitsubishi
Yeah.
guy.
I did do that.
But he also
I might have Googled that.
but he also did
It was
what-
good. I looked it up.
He also did the one of the intros that it wasn't our intro, but he did this full on rap, and I used it as our
was
intro. on one of the
interim.
shows.
Interim
We surprised
intro.
him with the intro. He had no idea.
It was pretty funny,
Dude, I like appreciate the surprise
Yeah.
factor on that.
because I turned your mic down so you couldn't say anything while it was coming in.
I was like, why are you
Back
not
still up
listening
on the
to me?
wall. and I showed him today that I actually do listen to his music because I remember a lot of the beginning lyrics. Just the beginning lyrics. It's hard.
It is.
Rapping's hard, man.
It's not, someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
Randy
You
Slack. That's the
do
guy's
it
name.
well. Randy
Randy
Slack.
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 Is he local or
Yeah. It's 98.7.
is that Curtis
I
Media?
thought you said it was 96.3.
I think it's 98.7. Modern Rock 98.7.
Oh, that's in Wilmington.
Yeah, it's a Wilmington station, but they like cover coastal
No,
Carolina.
yeah,
down,
for sure,
yeah.
for sure, yeah.
WRMR.
Yeah, coast. That's Wilmington.
Yeah, he does the Swansea.
So I don't think we can pick that up here. I think this is just out of range.
Really?
Or is it? I think it is.
might be.
Starts to fade out. Going from here towards Cherry Point.
Yeah.
You're gonna start to lose it.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
ever
'cause-
think about getting into ham radio?
What the hell is that?
Or I don't know why. Have
Hams.
you ever thought about that as a homesteader?
No,
What's ham radio?
I mean,
It's
I've thought about
amateur radio. I'm a
think-
ham radio operator.
I think Starlink is the way. Of the future.
Starlink's
I have
becoming
Starlink.
it is the way.
Lee, what
If the
are you
shit
not
goes down,
into?
You know,
I got into that a few years back just because I saw something on it, and I have some handhelds. I don't have like an HF radio. I'm just a technician. I'm not the advanced one, and I can talk to people. We have a repeater.
is it
in
like a
Onslow
CB
County.
radio type thing?
It's like it, but
it's
you
like
have to have.
civilian radio.
But you have to have a
talk
license
you know,
to be on the air.
which
You-
is crazy. The government has to like
yeah, you
So
cannot.
you're allowed-
approve you to
Yeah.
fucking get on the airwaves. It's-
Right,
okay.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I kind of like Starlink because it's like
Yeah.
this shit's in space.
Yeah.
dude. Like
You
if
ain't
I got a
telling me what
power
I can't.
source,
Yeah.
I can tap in.
It's cool as shit though, man. You get on and you talk. I can talk to people in Richlands and
Yeah.
freaking just with a handheld, like a walkie-talkie.
What do you
from
do?
my
If-
living
is
room?
it like an emergency based thing, or is
they
it?
have
Yes.
emergency services?
It's kinda the base
It's
of
a
it.
it's a hobby.
So when the
for a lot of people.
apocalypse comes, we
Yes.
need to
Yes.
be on ham
it's
radio.
It's a backup
When-
communication system.
And when bad weather was hitting here and the internet was out
Ham
and
was
nobody
out.
had
Yeah.
shit, guess what? I was like, I'm a fucking ham radio operator. So I turned it on and I'm listening to two different stations, reporting on the weather,
That's
reporting
awesome.
and so then I would like text my family, oh, this is what's going on. How do you know this? I'm listening to the ham radio
How
station.
much does one of the units cost?
Oh, these are, I mean, you can get cheapy little handhelds
It's like
for like
old
$60,
technology.
or you can get really nice, like couple $100, couple $1,000, like
console type
it's
thing.
been around for like 70 years.
HF. You can get into HF and talk
I
to
didn't
people
even
across
know,
the
like-
country.
You can
Across,
bounce it off the
Yes.
clouds. And
Oh, I got
it's,
you.
it gets bigger and bigger,
you can
dude.
talk HF. You can talk around the world.
Around the world, people talk around the world, man, and you just tune into different frequencies, and it's like so KN4 KKB. That's my call sign.
Okay.
This is KN4 KKB.
Do you have to
Lee
declare
from
that to the
Swansboro.
government?
It's
Maybe
already
get-
on
maybe get a
everything.
better
Like when you get it, when you get it, you just
You
get it.
just get your number.
Yeah, but when you
Oh,
get
you don't get the
serial
pick?
number?
when you
Apparently.
get higher, like when you get general, I think you can make a like a custom one or some shit like
Like
that.
mangy killer.
Yeah.
No, it's just a
Or
few
like-
I'm
letters.
just joking.
K-Fab or
cowboy
something,
dude.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, hairy butt.
Dirty butt.
I flipped,
K-B-U-T-T. K-Butt.
Okay,
Because it starts with K because, I don't know, we're in North America. Maybe that's what KN is. I don't know.
I flipped
K-Butt's
a
a good
house
radio
with a
station.
guy that was really into ham radio. He had the tower in the backyard, and in one of his bedrooms, he had turned it into his radio room. And there was all these little call signs from all over the world on people he was talking to on a regular basis. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Really cool.
And they have these things, field days, where they'll go meet up, and all these ham radio operators would the show, like Com would come out and
Yep.
throw up, and that's what they would do, and it's the coolest thing. I've never been to one,
Yeah.
but it's like I kind of realized right when I got into it, I don't like talking to people.
Eh.
So what am I doing?
Just quite literally the basis. That's
That's a good
it.
question.
What are you doing now?
But at least, well, this is different. I'm talking to my friends.
If you don't like talking to people, you better like listening to them. Because
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Talking to
sure those are the
randos.
only two features.
Well, I do like the fact that I can have emergency. Like I have a license now. All I have to do is renew it forever.
Well, I could see where that would be
It's a
birthed.
$15 test, by the way.
Yeah.
It ain't hard.
Yeah.
It's not recognized. There's apps.
Is it FCC regulated?
Yeah, FCC. I
That's
keep one.
interesting to me.
So you
Very
can't-
interesting
so you
that
can't
The
cuss.
government's just like, we're gonna.
I have an
fucking-
FCC license and an FAA
we're
license. I'm
gonna
a pilot.
mess with that over there.
So you're basically, you can't cuss then.
No, not on the air. No. That's why this podcast is different. God damn it.
Yeah, the internet has liberated a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's a cool thing to have. I got a buddy that kind of went into it after me and then got wacky with it and just kept going and kept going.
You can go as deep as you want.
I was going to say, it seems like a niche thing.
Yeah.
It is,
Oh, yeah,
but you
definitely.
can start building antennas and like talking to different, because they have these check marks. Okay, I talked to somebody from this state, this state, this state, this, and you
Yeah,
this
yeah.
country, that country.
Yeah, he had hundreds of the stickers on his wall from, I mean, you name a country, and he was talking to somebody there.
They
That's
get
pretty
way
cool.
into it.
It's like
and the
Pokemon.
fact that I said my call sign KN4KKB, you can actually look that up on, I think it's called radio something, but you just look up ham radio and it'll tell me my address, my name, my number, everything.
No shit.
Yeah. So if I see somebody's like license plate, I don't put it anywhere. But if somebody's license plate is like KN something, I know it's a ham radio. So I'm like, boop, 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 boop. Oh, there's John Smith of, whatever drive. Like, that's why I don't put it on my truck. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want people knowing who I am.
Yeah,
I just tell the world.
Track your ass down.
I'm just telling our
straight up
32 subscribers
doxing
right
yourself.
now. I'm just telling our 32 subscribers right now.
Doxing.
Or 38. How many subscribers do we have?
I think we have more than 40 now.
No way. Let me check. Oh, here's how I'm going to check. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to look at this QR code.
Oh, here we go.
Please work. There we go. It worked. Oh, I didn't click it in time. So I screwed it up.
User
User
error.
error, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There it
Have
is.
you tried
error.
turning it off and
Pilot
turning it
error.
back on?
Check the OFF
Did you unplug it for 15
position.
seconds?
Is it in the OFF position? 44 subscribers.
I told
bro.
you.
Dude, we're climbing, man.
It's good.
And
When is the guaranteed sponsor
hey,
coming in?
my buddy
200?
said when we get 200 subscribers, I'm sorry, I just now saw your text. I was on the air. Not really on the air. If we get 200, he'll start doing some swag and stuff for us. He's got a
Okay.
t-shirt company. I'm going to talk about him anyway. That's American Graphics. And he's in the Roanoke, Virginia area. That's
Nice.
Jeff Baker, my buddy from another Marine Corps. But I met him on recruiting duty. He's been out of the Marine Corps forever. But you'd think the guy did 40 years because he's one of those guys that just was the commandant of the Marine Corps League and, just loves Marines, always does stuff for Marines, did almost every unit I've ever been in, the shirts for that unit.
Yeah.
So always gave me a good deal.
Marine Corps League, that's an interesting organization. I remember when I was a kid, I was like 16. I did Devil Pups. You ever heard of Devil Pups? Yeah.
Yeah, my son did Devil Dogs.
Or Young
Yeah.
Marines.
Young Marines.
Yeah,
Young
Young
Marines.
Marines, Young Marines.
I think it morphed into Young Marines. But when I was like 14, I went to Camp Pendleton for 10 days and literally got fucking hazed by corporals.
Yes.
They just got these corporals and they
And
were
you
like,
were
"You're
like, I
drill
wanna do that
instructors
when I
now."
grow up.
Yeah. And we were getting IT'd on the quarterdeck, like the whole fucking shebang. We went up Old Smoky, which I don't think you can go up anymore because people died. But like we climbed that whole fucking mountain, and that was when I was like, I want to be a Marine, like 100%. Like it was. And the
we
funny thing,
embraced the suck,
yeah,
dude.
the uniform was like jeans, a t-shirt, a bandana, and a fucking trucker cap, and like you're out there running around and this shit, like it was ridiculous. But the Marine Corps League ran it, and I remember there was this guy named Don who ran the pre-screener to like send people to the course, and this dude was a Korean guy who fought in the Korean War on our side, and this dude was hard as fucking woodpecker lips, dude. And I remember we had to do the PFT to do it, and at that time I could do like 11 pull-ups. This motherfucker, old as shit, crotchety old Asian guy, just got up and like cranked out like 30 fucking pull-ups, and we were all just standing there like, holy fuck. That was the first indication of like, these people are something different.
Yeah.
Like, there's something
Right,
else
there's
going
something
on with
going
these
on,
motherfuckers. Like, you can access a different part of like performance if you just fucking want it hard enough.
If you tell yourself, I'm a fucking Marine and I'm going to be able to do this,
I'm going to do it. Yeah.
then you can do it.
And that served me well. Like, and I learned it from that guy, Don.
Nice. See, I accidentally did it again. The next guest on was a Marine as well.
Sorry, yeah.
Bless
You're
you.
outnumbered.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I know, but he was talking about that right before we started. Him and Solange were like, look, we know we have to offset because if these two are in the Marine Corps, we have to offset them. And then Solange has been inside.
That's all
day.
good because I'm just going to leave from this session motivated.
Yeah.
That's good.
Very motivated.
That's good.
Lee, you got a recruiter you can sign up with?
No, we're not putting him in. We're not taking him from the podcast, bro. That's the only selfish reason
I think I aged out anyway, so we're good.
Yeah, you probably aged out.
You'll
long
get
ago.
orders to fucking Okinawa and you'll be out of here.
The joke is if they're calling me to help, stuff has gone seriously
Hey,
wrong.
listen, I thought of the military that way. I'm like, me in the Marine Corps? Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't realize what you're capable of until you put yourself into that fire.
Oh, no, I get that.
And you do. I'm like, and if you have the right mentality, it's like, well, hell, put an F or M. I wanted to go wherever the fuck the Marine Corps wanted to put me, and I don't care where it is. And I was glad to go to the infantry. I was like, this is fucking awesome. And I had a great damn time. You know that.
Dude, I remember you showing up and being like, I was a CO at the time, and I was like, I would come out of the office and I'd be like, what's going on right now? It's like 2 in the afternoon. And everyone's like, well, we kind of got everything done. And we were going to the field the next week. And I was like, send everybody home. Like, get them out of here.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to get ours next week. Like,
Right.
you're going to be on 24 hours, day on, stay on. And I remember you were used to shift work in the air wing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was like,
Yeah.
what?
And you were like, the Marines are leaving at 14:30?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
There's nothing going
absolutely.
on.
There's nothing going on. You're like, this is fucking awesome. I saw the light bulb go in your head, and you're just like, this is incredible.
Yeah. I remember do you remember when somebody lost their bag or something like that and we stayed late? I think I was.
Yeah.
No, I was still weapons at this point. This is before, it must have been before the deployment. Or maybe, I don't remember.
Maybe when we got back, yeah.
But we were kept there for like, till like 1600. Oh, God forbid.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something on a
Oh,
Friday.
sorry.
And the
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
are just flipping the fuck
Losing their
out.
shit. Like, why?
And I kept having to go upstairs to find out the status because the sergeant major like knew what was going on. So we'd go find out.
Yeah.
And then I came down one time they found it, but I came back. I was like, sorry guys, and everybody's flipping the fuck out. And I was like, I'm just kidding. They found it. Settle down,
Get out
man.
of here. You psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I love that it's this much, because every side talks shit about the other side.
Yeah.
But the thing is, both of them have shitty things. Both of them have fantastic, awesome
Yep.
things.
Yep.
They do. And I was lucky enough to get to experience
Yeah.
both of those. So I thought that was awesome. But yeah, 1400.
Yeah. It's like, let them go.
What else would I
Nothing's
remember?
going on.
I remember the first time I asked the company gunny, so what are the Marines doing typically? Well, they're either at training or they're doing this or doing, okay, well, what are they doing? Well, they're not, there's no training today. It's like, well, okay, then what are they doing? We got down to
Hit pocket classes.
yeah, 20 fucking questions later. Well, they're in their rooms awaiting orders. I'm
Yeah.
like, you mean playing video games and just sit in their rooms collecting a fucking, like,
Absolutely.
what are we doing,
That's
dude?
what they're doing.
else
would
they
Yeah.
be doing?
That's exactly what they're doing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
And then next week, you're going to go sleep in the fucking mud.
And next week, it's going to rain the whole fucking
It's
time.
going to
we're
rain
out
the
there.
whole time.
It's
You're
going to be
get
freezing
ate up
cold.
by chiggers, and you're going to hate your fucking life. And so it balances out.
So enjoy this while it
But
lasts.
then you might get the opportunity to go to Norway and Romania and have
Freeze
the
your
best.
balls off.
Well, that sucked, but like we did have fun, man.
Yeah, we did.
We had.
Dude,
a
do you
fucking
remember
good
the
time.
bathroom we built
Yes,
in Norway?
Yes, with the fucking twigs.
We had the twigs and the toilet bowl, the toilet paper roller.
Only our tent was allowed to use it because we
Yeah.
built it.
It was the officer staff NCO.
Yeah.
had.
But we made it nice, dude.
We
Because
dug
like
it into
you
a
have to
snow
shit
bank.
outside
Yeah.
in the snow, like you have to.
It sucks.
Well, we made our toilet
was-
with fucking
yeah, we had a
trees
roof.
around. Yeah, there were.
It was baller.
It was awesome. Little roll of toilet paper there.
Yep.
I
Yep.
was like, are we really in the field though?
Yeah. It was awesome. We had been there for 2 months at that point.
Yeah,
we
'cause
were
that
at
was-
the end of our fucking rope.
Yeah, because we did a month of training and then a month
Training.
of fighting, like fake
And
war.
Poor Sanger Moon.
Yeah, poor Sanger Moon, poor
then
Sang Moon, whatever it's called.
Poor Sanger Moon.
Yeah.
And then we went down to
300 miles inside the Arctic
Varnes,
Circle.
outside of Trondheim,
Yep.
and then did the actual exercise. Yeah.
And I remember Trondheim being expensive as hell,
Yeah,
man.
it's like $15 beers.
God
Whoa.
bless.
Do you remember?
Beautiful country,
Dude,
though.
I remember this shit about you. I remember I was a terrible skier. Fucking horrendous skier. Yeah.
We had the best time on
Do you
skis.
remember the one time they dropped us off and we made a movement to like where we were gonna do base camp?
Yeah.
I think this was in Port Sanger Moon, and I ate shit on a turn.
Were you on video doing
And
it?
I was laying there, and you come behind me, and I remember looking at you, and you're just laughing your fucking ass off, like bent over, just like ah.
I think I fell right after
And
that.
I was so mad. I was like, "Fuck you, dude!"
but I think I fell right after that.
I fell so many
I
times.
did, yeah. Because it's like grumpy smirk. As soon as you fall, it's like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Well,
and you
it's
get so
'cause-
mad and you have to get up with all your shit on.
This is what I realized when I went to the Dutch Marine Corps. The British are fucking assholes. They
Oh, they're
never
insane,
really
too.
taught us how to ski. They were like, throw these skis on, let's go.
Yeah, true.
Like that was the training. It was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. When I went to the Dutch Marine Corps, they took me to a ski facility,
Oh, no
like
shit.
an indoor facility where they like do fake snow. And I got one-on-one training for 3 fucking hours on how to ski. And guess what? I can
Now I
fucking
can do
ski.
it.
I figured it out.
I wish that asshole butt could see me now. I could fucking
Dude,
ski better
I was
than him.
sawing down the fucking hill, and when I went back to Norway, dude,
Yeah.
I was fucking cutting it up like I had no problem. But that whole deployment that we did together,
Yeah.
I was a fucking wreck, just running into trees and
So
falling
was
down.
Toupee, man.
Yeah, because the Brits were like, just fucking ski, bitch, and it was like,
Yeah.
that's the training I get is fuck you and put the skis on. Like
Yeah, we got better training with the snowshoes because they had us walking around in them for a while.
we went on the snowshoes because the company couldn't fucking
Right.
ski because we never got trained, and so we were like, we move faster on snowshoes.
How scary was it when that fucking Quincy came down on what's his name?
Oh yeah, we had to dig them out.
What's his name? Big ass,
That was terrifying. Yeah,
big
they
dude.
could have died.
Yeah, but he was humongous.
Yeah. What was his name? Fuck.
And it all the snow. So you're supposed to keep it what,
You gotta
5
explain
inches?
what a Quincy is.
Okay, a Quincy is almost like an igloo. You pile snow into a giant pile for hours and hours. Most of the day.
10, 12 hours.
And so you're piling snow most of the day, and then you dig a tunnel
you dig into it.
through the middle. You can come on in. We're open, sir. Yeah, either door is fine. We're open. We're doing a podcast. A podcast. So,
Here. He's going to tell you everything you need to know about life.
so you dig a tunnel through the bottom of this, but you compact it. So you're walking around the top of the snow that you're
Yeah.
shoveling up. 2 people are shoveling, 2 people are walking around and packing it in. So you want it packed in. You dig a tunnel into it, not through it, but into it. The one that was, we'll get into that in a second.
So we were the packer or the tunneler?
You and then you take out where your beds are going to be. Yeah, I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring that. So then you take out where the beds are going to be, and then you have to have like an exhaust hole with your ski pole.
So you don't die.
But you use these twigs to measure what 5 inches is because you need it to be. I think it's 5 inches. It's been so long, but you
Yeah, it
stick
was a
all
long
these
time.
sticks all over the place so that if you reach one, that's 5 inches. I can't dig anymore
It'll
right there.
cave in on you.
Right, right. And that's what happened
so
to this guy.
it looks like Hellraiser when you look at it because it's just all these sticks
Yeah.
on the top of this.
And that's what happened to this guy, and it collapsed on him.
Yep.
While we're still building ours, getting ready to go to sleep
At
in them.
night. At night.
At night,
We had
all
to
these
dig
flat.
'em out.
Thank
Oh,
God it
so
was at night
it
though,
was
because all the flashlights went over to that one spot.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah, we dug them out.
Dug him out, and he was like, "This dude's huge," and he was like, "I couldn't move a millimeter Like I could not.
He was stuck.
There was nothing I could move. I was
what
going.
was his
like,
name?
Could he
So-
breathe?
I want to say it starts with a D.
Didn't he roll over? He rolled over in Virginia and almost died. Remember that? The
It's
Humvee
not-
rollover.
it's not-
He got squished. I remember going to the hospital.
Or is it an R?
It was
Oh, is that
same
the guy? Was
It
that the guy?
Same guy. That guy's got bad luck.
Yeah, he does have bad luck.
Yeah. Humvee rollover happened.
Jesus.
I remember hearing about that because that was
He-
before I got there.
Or was before you got there? I think it was the same guy. What the fuck was his name? I could see his face. It's always faces. Faces are better than names.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I see
yeah.
the face
Yeah,
perfectly.
yeah.
perfectly.
But he almost got killed
Yeah.
in a Humvee rollover and survived.
Yeah, so then now we got to go finish our Quincy's and then go sleep in them.
Yeah. And you got to put a
So do
candle
you have to
in there.
basically,
you put
like,
a candle in there because if the candle goes out,
You're about to run out of
die.
oxygen.
And your fire watch
Yeah.
is for real.
Yeah, you got to watch the candle.
So when Timmy kept falling asleep when it was his turn,
Timmy.
and every time I open
Shout
my
out
eyes,
to Timmy,
every
motherfucker.
shout out to Timmy, and every time I'd open my eyes, like, bro, wake up, it's your turn,
We're
dude.
gonna die.
Yeah, like I want to go to sleep now. I stood mine, but yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, you sleep in a fucking snow cave because it keeps you warm. Because
So
of the
what do you?
insulation.
So like in that scenario where it collapsed on Buddy or whatever, you got to start all over again before you can go to sleep.
Yeah, we had to farm them out
Oh, yeah,
to other
for
holes.
his.
They weren't gonna build a new
Yeah,
hole.
no,
in time.
it takes all day.
It takes all fucking day.
All
it's
day.
Insane. It's a lot.
If you want to survive,
How
dude,
many
that's
people
how-
can fit in it?
Well, 4 technically,
Four.
but the way that they built the example one is they built a tunnel all the way through it. And the way that they showed that example, do you remember? Did you go through that? Because me and Blank had to stay back.
I don't think I did.
Me and him had to stay back. I don't know if you and Timmy
I
might have
think you
been
were
back.
hanging out with a fucking battalion commander and doing all that shit.
No,
they had
no,
like their own crew.
no. I think the 4 because we were getting briefed by Colors Hunter. Remember him? I remember his name.
Oh yeah.
We were getting briefed about
Colours.
something. Yeah, Colors.
Stupid
We were
ass.
getting briefed. But what happened was the British Royal Marines were displaying their Quincy.
Yeah.
And remember what they were doing inside there?
Yeah.
They were butt ass naked when
Yeah.
our Marines went through to
Yeah.
like see, and they're
They
just sitting
think-
there butt ass naked.
The
like,
Brits thinks they're fucking gay. They think it's funny to just be naked.
Yeah.
And do fucking. Remember when
we
did,
had females, didn't we, with us?
They put Nutella on their ass. They were doing like the MRE class, and they were like, "This is how you make MRE." And then the guy like took Nutella off his ass and ate it like it was shit. And we're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
It's like, this is not our
was
humor,
so
bro.
stupid,
You're
dude.
missing the
Yeah,
point.
you're like, "No, dude, this is some British."
I'm
shit."
laughing at you, not with you.
Yeah, we're like, "You're retarded."
Well, I remember too. Remember that little underground bar we went into?
Yeah.
That they were playing Stump.
Yeah, the Stump.
Yeah.
Stump.
You remember?
You should get Stump in here.
I know. I love that game.
Tell George.
What is it?
It's a stump,
It's a Stump.
a tree
yeah.
stump with nails in it, and you flip the hammer and you have to come down. You don't get to like tap.
And you get one hit
One
on
hit.
the nail, and whoever
To drive
drives
it?
their nail all the way in first wins, and you bet drinks on
Yeah,
it.
it goes in. It goes
And so
in.
you have like 3 or 4 people around the stump, and you take turns, one hit at a time.
Well, the last nail in is who buys the round for everybody.
Yeah. So you're trying to drive your nail in, but you get one hit at a time,
Like
and you
just
got to
sitting
drive
there
it
and-
straight. Yeah. And if
It's-
you fucking cank it, you're fucked.
It's totally fun. But
It's a great
do you
game.
remember what happened? You might not remember this. I went to the head. Bunch of Brits are in there. He's like, "Hey, Marine, watch this." And starts pissing in his own mouth.
Oh yeah, you told me about
Whoa.
that. Dude,
Yep.
these
Yep.
fuckers
for
are,
a joke. They thought that would be funny.
think it's funny.
And I was like, I just looked at him. I turned around, walked right back out to the group,
You told me about that.
walked right up to these guys. I was like,
What the?
that guy just peed in his own mouth
this?
as a joke.
Dude,
like
they were savage.
they were
man.
On
savage,
purpose.
dude.
He
They
did
were
it
And
on
you know what's
purpose.
funny is when I went to the Dutch Marine Corps, it got worse. They fucking hate the Brits because of that shit, and also the Brits talk shit about the fucking Dutch. They think
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
subhuman retards, and it's like,
Oh, really?
hey, you guys that piss in your own mouth, you're the fucking subhuman retards. Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's such animosity between them. It's yeah.
Hunter was cool, though,
I'm
man.
pro
Colours was
Dutch,
cool.
pro America. Fuck the Brits. Brits are.
Well, we
fucking
had some
clowns.
cool Brits. We had like Colors Hunter was cool, but like we didn't get to hang out with him much.
Some
The-
of them
the
were cool.
younger
He
ones-
was cool. The old, Colors Hunter was cool. He was like
Yeah.
the head instructor.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was
and
like
then-
a crotchety old dude.
But it was
that-
weird the way they did their ranks because remember the sergeant major? I guess he was also a chief one officer or something
adjutant.
like that, or yeah, something weird.
Yeah. The Dutch do the same thing too. Once you become like high level enlisted, you like cross over into warrant officer just automatically.
But then when we met the sergeant major of the Army of Norway, we found out that he was like a colonel before, And now he's in this bill. So I guess
They
it's
fucking
bill
move
it.
around.
Yeah, it's bill it more
weird.
than, yeah.
I mean, these are super small militaries that aren't real militaries.
Oh!
Kind of figure it out. I mean, they're
doing their best.
I have spent a lot of time watching like their attacks and their tactics and how they do stuff as like an ambassador, basically.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm the American there, and they're like, come critique us.
Yeah.
And in that role, you can't actually say what you think, because what I actually thought was
political.
you guys are fucking garbage.
So it's political, but you also don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt their feelings because these are my friends and I work with these guys every day. But if you want my honest opinion, and my honest opinion of basically every military I've ever worked with, is that the American military is so far beyond your fucking capabilities. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are a fucking clown show. And they almost don't know it. They're just not, and a lot of it is like lack of experience, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm sure the Ukrainians, and I went to Ukraine and trained the fucking Ukrainians, like in this was.
Well, B-Surf, I got to go to Bulgaria.
In 16. Me and Rob Mortensen, and I forget who else came with us. Will.
Yep.
Will is why I went to the Netherlands. Will's a Dutch officer.
Oh yeah.
He's like moving up in the ranks. He might end up being their fucking commandant.
Really?
He's fucking good, man. I mean, you know,
Deepavine, yeah,
Deepavine. And we trained them, and you could tell that nothing is better than like real world experience, and they had some. But remember the Bulgarians and like the Latvians that we trained with? Like, you guys are fucking clowns. The Bulgarian,
that's where I went.
Shot our tank. You remember Gunnar Brown?
Yeah.
In Latvia, we did that company attack, and the British opened up with a machine gun and fucking shot the whole side of the tank. They almost killed. Kirk was in the tank. You remember Captain Kirk?
Yeah.
They almost killed him. Like, they fucking raked the whole side of his tank. I was standing next to Gunnar Brown on the hill watching it, and I remember he looked over at me. He was like, "I'm fucking fired," and I was like, "That's fucking terrible."
Oh my
God. He didn't get
God.
fired. It got like washed over as like the Brits don't know what they're doing. But yeah, you don't remember that?
Shit,
that was in
no.
Latvia.
Oh, I didn't go to Latvia.
Oh, that's right. You were back. Yeah, that's right. Timmy came.
I might have been in.
Timmy was senior enlisted. I remember that.
I might have been in Bulgaria.
Being the first sergeant there.
You remember how good at that he was?
Yeah, he was terrible. Admin is not Timmy's.
Wake the fuck up, dude. We got an information to do.
Admin is not Timmy's strong point.
No, you remember in Romania when I had to whip up a quick like ceremony to hand over something. I'm like, everybody's in Iraq.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, we're all drunk.
Yeah, and I'm kicking racks. Like, get the fuck up.
Yeah. Anyway,
good fucking times.
The fucking too long didn't read is the American military is on it, and most of the rest of the world is not. And a lot of it is lack of experience. And a lot of it is that just like the military is not a prestigious profession in those countries. And so you kind of just get people
that have nothing else going on.
Yeah. And you're not getting quality, fucking competent people generally. So
yeah, no, I mean,
I feel that though.
It was cool meeting all, experiencing the different cultures and stuff like that. But I mean,
that was great.
I definitely, when I was teaching Bulgaria, was just talking about leadership in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
And every time I would ask a question, like, hey, you guys know how this, hey, you have a soldier that comes in late or whatever, and they would just keep doing this. And I'm like, God damn it. And I kept doing that. And then later on the break, the warrant officer comes over and goes, First Sergeant, in Bulgaria, this means yes. And I was like,
okay.
You couldn't have told me that 5 minutes into the thing? I mean, I was dying.
Out,
I'm like dying up here, bro,
Tough crowd.
Yeah.
But they were nice.
And that was the thing too, especially with the Dutch and the Ukrainians and everything. Everybody's just like, oh, America's good because of all the equipment they have. Like, they have the best machines and the best all this. And it's like, no.
No, that's not the only reason. Yeah.
You guys have good machines too. I've used your shit. The Dutch have some of the best equipment I've ever fucking used. It's the
user error.
It's user error. Yeah. It's like you guys are just, and maybe it's not even 100% their fault. It's just you don't know how actual combat works.
Right.
And that's not 100% your fault. And some of them know it. In the Dutch Marine Corps, there were some guys that embedded with Marine units in Afghanistan. And those were like my best friends because they like got it. And they would talk shit about their own guys. And they'd be like, this is fucking retarded.
That's
like,
what we do.
This would never work in real life. And I'm like, yeah.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
You guys are cosplaying a fucking infantry unit right now, and you'd find out real fast that like you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
it's
dude,
interesting.
Bruh,
we're at the 2-hour mark.
it's been a good one.
It's been a real good one. I want to keep going, but we can't because your camera's probably done, right?
It's hanging on for dear
Oh,
life.
snap. Well, it has been a fantastic one. We ended. Where did Cody go? Did he leave?
He's right there. I can see him in the door.
Okay. We ended up with Ed and we got Tom. Thank you guys for being on. And,
Bro, thanks
and
for
I'm telling
chilling.
you, yeah,
That was awesome,
great
dude. Thank
conversation.
you.
It's
Appreciate
awesome
it.
catching
Yeah.
up with you again, man.
Absolutely,
This is
dude.
cool as shit.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about so much more stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now, am I doing the new one?
Do the new one.
All right, so we're going to
There's
go
an
ahead and
outro.
do our sign off, I guess. We'll
Nice.
do our final thoughts around the table, starting with TK.
TK's final thoughts is
Oh, hang on. Hang on. It's not playing.
oh,
Well, how about I just do the regular one then?
if it works.
This should work. Oh, the whole thing's frozen. Yeah, it's froze, bro.
Well, anyway, my final
Technical.
thoughts are at least we're still recording.
That's true.
What if does this work? No, nothing works. It's
No,
frozen.
yeah, it's just this is.
Wonder if we're going to be able to get it to stop recording. Anyway, my final thoughts is thanks for coming, and I'm glad I got to meet you. It's a pleasure.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Good to see you, Ed.
Good to see you again.
I feel like I know more about the Marine Corps now than I did before. Due to your guys' combo, which is always a plus. Always learning. But yeah, good drink, good smoke, good times. And I guess we're glitched.
Final
Go ahead.
thoughts.
My final thoughts, absolutely. Fucking fantastic experience. Appreciate you guys. Good drinks, good smoke, and also grow your own food.
Grow your own
Yes.
food. And one more time, it is Gnarly Bark
Gnarly Bark
Farms.
Farm on
Gnarly
Facebook.
Bark Farms.
That's
Gnarly
us.
Bark
Yep,
Farms.
Gnarly
I
Bark
love
Farm.
it.
Yep.
Check them out. Ed.
Final thoughts. Don't eat yellow snow when you're in Norway with the Brits.
Do
Yeah.
not.
Definitely
not.
don't do that.
Terrible idea.
Appreciate the stories and the smokes and the good times with guys. I like to hang out with it and drink and smoke with.
That's
Come
right.
on, brother.
And check out Candy Adventure right down the street.
Do it.
640 West Corbett.
That's 640 West Corbett
I got
Ave
it right.
in Swansboro.
In
In
Swansboro,
Swansboro,
North
for those
Carolina.
that might be far away when they come and visit.
The sweetest spot in town, right?
Oh, snap.
Isn't that the sweetest spot in town?
Yeah.
Sweetest spot on the East Coast.
There it is.
It's a great spot. It
Well,
really
once
is.
again, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you all for being here and talking to us. I've had a great time. It's Seinfeld. It's truly the show about nothing. However, we always come up with something to talk about, and we always go off on cool tangents. And hopefully, I learned some shit today. I like that kind of conversation. Cody's over here. You were inside when I was saying bye to everybody, but I guess that's all we have. And since we can't do our normal
Oh, it's something's responding.
thing.
Just clap it out, maybe.
She's frozed.
I think it's because of this.
What would be?
That's okay. I'm gonna. Should I just unplug that?
Okay, guys, bye.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
No, it didn't work. Oh wait. Snap!
There it is.
All right,
I'm
you're listening.
leaving all of this in.
Good. Go ahead.
I love the 80s vibes on
We
this.
always leave
Yes.
all.
Yeah.
This isn't our normal one. He just did
I
this
love
right
this.
beforehand. But we like to leave all the mess ups in because we're having fun with this, man. You know.
We get
is
the bloopers
jamming.
reel.
It's jamming. I like it.
This has been the Hot Ashes Podcast. I'm Lee.
TK, baby.
Join us next time.